There we go. It's quite good. I didn't watch the extended cut though. People said it was kind of long and boring, so I figured, all right. It got great reviews, but then some people said it was a little too long, so I decided not to watch the extended cut. I watched the actual movie itself, the way it was meant to be seen, I guess, in theaters. 2 hours and 13 minutes, and it was well worth it. It didn't overstay its welcome. I don't know what would have been in the extended cut, but I think it was edited properly. William Dafoe was fantastic in his role. And it's ironic because Shadow of the Vampires, which came out I think in 2002 or 2003, featured William Dafoe playing Count Orlok, who's the villain in this movie. And that movie was the making, well, the story of the making of the original Nosferatu. So here he is again in the remake of Nosferatu, and he was quite good. Such a good actor, and such a nice person, too. So which number game is this? This is the third. This is Convergence. So we're getting through them. The first three are about 3.5 hours long, I'd say. Game number 4 and 5. Well, 4 is probably about 6 hours, and 5 is probably about 8. That's a little longer. We're at the apartment, right? Alright. Monique's card. Let's have a look.
I know that area. That's Astor Place.
New location, CubeStar Films. Does Monique have a real ghost story, or are we just chasing shadows? Either way, can't hurt to check. Okay, so we met Monique at the art show. And we're gonna go to Astor Place, which was one of the main locations in Unavowed. This woman says she has a ghost story according to her neighbor. We'll see.
It's a paperclip,
Yeah,
good for clipping papers, as well as picking locks.
Probably keep it for that reason. Art gallery. I made a total idiot of myself the other night. How embarrassing. Still, we got a good lead out of it. I don't think she did. Ashanti's friend Monique said that she had a ghost story. To visit her in the morning.
Let's talk, Joey.
Let's go visit her.
Can I help you?
What's new with you, creature? Everything good? Chat with
Did
Joey.
I do anything stupid last night?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're not gonna tell me, are you?
And ruin the suspense? No way.
Do you have a lot of wine at the art gallery? I don't know for sure.
See? It was a good thing we went to the gallery. You didn't want to go, but we ended up getting a case.
Ended up getting hammered is more like it. Don't look so smug, kid. Things like this will happen all the time.
Okay, so off screen she got hammered.
You think that Monique woman is on the level?
Who knows? Can't hurt to check her out.
Alright, we'll check her out.
So what should we do now?
We might as well talk to that lady we met last night. You do remember her, don't you?
Yeah, Monique something. She had a ghost story to tell.
Who knows? It might lead somewhere.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Okay, let's go out the door.
You ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Go talk to Monique. Can we go to Nashanti's apartment, by the way?
Nishanti isn't home.
Isn't home. And then there's an unknown door here now. So we only had 2 doors in the first game. Now we have 3. And this is a trash room.
There's nothing in here but trash bags.
So we think.
I have no idea who lives there.
Guess we'll find out at some point who lives there. CubeStar Films.
Come in. Hi, Monique?
Oh, hello. You're an Ashanti's
Little
friend,
cat
aren't
back
you?
here.
The writer?
Yeah, that's me.
I almost didn't recognize you standing upright.
Right. I don't usually drink that much.
Well, we all make mistakes.
Nice view from up here.
What about the cat?
Nice view from up here. This poster is for a film called Water Under the Bridge. It stars Frank Lyons. I'm not stealing Monique's things. This poster is for a film called Water Under the Bridge. It stars Frank Lyons.
So it's the same poster as this one? I thought it would give us a different description.
Monique looks pretty cool and confident behind that desk.
Let's talk to her. Ask her about her job.
So, what do you do here at CubeStar?
I'm the executive producer. In a nutshell, I make sure everything gets done, on time, and under budget.
She whips everyone into shape, huh? I like her.
Ask about Ghost Story.
So, you have a ghost story, is that right?
Oh, yes. It's really nothing. Kind of embarrassing, really.
Nishanti said it had to do with Frank Lyons.
Yes, it was all over the news. You know what happened.
You don't know the story.
I know he died, but that's all I know.
Yes, he's dead. I saw him die. He died while filming his last scene. It was tragic and all, but in the end, we had to finish the movie. We found a lookalike to complete the scene and then released it. That should have been the end of it. The film was a smash hit.
Really? It was that good?
No, it wasn't. People only turned up because a man's death was attached to it. For years, we tried to create a moneymaker. And this is how we did it. Be careful what you wish for, Rosangela. That's all I'll say.
So what happened next?
Next, I hear him.
You hear him?
Over in Central Park, near the Gothic Bridge. It's where he died. I pass the area every morning when I go jogging. I can swear I hear him calling me.
Really?
It's like he's, well, it's probably just my own guilty conscience. We profited from his death. There's no denying that. But what could we do? Give the money to charity? We have investors to pay back. Anyway, that's my ghost story. Take it or leave it.
I say we take it. We haven't been to the park in a while.
New location, Gothic Bridge, Central Park. Today isn't the nicest day for a stroll in the park, but it's not exactly a social call. Alright, new location on the map. Let's ask
I
about
saw
the
a
cat.
cat on the window ledge outside.
Oh, her? The company adopted her. She belonged to Frank.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
I know about the cat. The cat's somehow tied to Frank the ghost.
Nice view from up here.
Alright, I think we're done here.
Monique looks...
Go to the park. Gothic Bridge. Oh, there he is.
What do you mean? No. What do you mean? I knew you'd come. No. I knew you'd come.
Have Joey talk to him.
Is that right? No. Wait. I know.
Hey, Red,
this.
you got a minute?
Sure, what's up?
Nothing in the notes yet? Okay.
Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Alright, Joey, do your thing.
Hello?
Oh, hey. You with the company?
Company?
Oh, I guess you're not. They told me to meet them out here. I guess they're late.
Are you Frank Lyons?
You recognize me?
Sure.
That's... Thank you. That means a lot.
Hey, I live to please. Sort of.
Frank Lyons' heart attack. Well, it looks like Monique's lead paid off. He told us that Frank Lyons died of a heart attack while filming his last scene. That's what he's doing.
So, Frank, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just waiting to finish up. Just one scene to go and I'm done. Finally.
Done is the word, yeah.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Actually, we're streaming on the right category. I don't remember changing it. No, it still says Unbound. Convergence is what it should be. Maybe I did change it, it just didn't stick. And it's the Blackwell Convergence. I don't know why they changed it. Maybe it's not. Nope, it's the Blackwell Convergence. I think this is from 2009. Let me take a look. Yep, 2009. So every 2 years they released a new chapter, pretty much. The games do get progressively better, which looks nice. The graphics improve a little, and there's some nice touches, and it's a little more polished than the previous game. So it's great to see the progression of things throughout the series. Ask about his memory.
Could you tell me the last thing you remember?
What do you mean? I've just been hanging out here.
And before that?
I was... funny thing.
Yes?
The Minetta.
The Minetta.
Yeah, I was there. I'm always there.
Minetta. Frank's ghost mentioned a place called the Minetta. Ask about location.
So, we're on a movie set?
Yep. The film is called Water Under the Bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I'm probably not supposed to tell you that, but we're hardly Paramount Pictures or anything. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
Oh, lips are sealed.
Qualify his statement.
Are you sure this is a movie set?
Yeah?
Where are all the lights, equipment, cameras?
You know, I'm not sure. They should be on their way. I don't know what's keeping them.
Discuss the notes before we tell him the truth. Let's ask about the park gallery.
Hey, have you ever been to the Park Gallery down in Soho?
No, sorry. I've never heard of it.
No. What about Monique? He's got to know Monique.
What can you tell me about Monique?
Miss Stallman? She's a good lady. I just wonder where she is.
You expecting her?
Yeah. We can't start without the executive producer, can we? I could swear I saw her run by a couple of times. But why wouldn't she stop?
Frank Lyons, heart attack. Let's ask about the Minetta first.
Just what is the Minetta?
Minetta?
Yeah, what is it?
The Minetta. I'm famous there, you know. Can always find a willing ear there, and some donations for the fund.
The fund? What fund?
Yes, they are very kind.
The fun.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
Like you... Oh, never mind.
Ask about the heart attack.
So, tell me about yourself, Frank.
Oh, I'm just an actor. I just walk and talk the way they want me to.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be more to you than that.
I don't really need anything else. I'm not in the magazines, but I think I'm okay with that. I just want to finish what I start.
Hang on. Let me check this. Okay, we're good.
So, tell me about yourself, Frank.
Oh, I'm just walk.
Oh,
I
come
don't really need. I'm not in the. I just want to finish what I start.
An actor. We spoke about Monique. Ask about the Minetta one more time, because his eyes kind of widened, and it sounded like he was talking like he was in a trance or something.
Just what is the Minetta?
Minetta?
Yeah, what is it?
The Minetta. I'm famous there, you know. Can always find a willing ear there.
it's kind of
some donations
freaky.
for the fund.
The fund? What fund?
Yes, they are very kind.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
Like you... Oh, never mind.
Alright, let's go talk. Well, let's try telling him the truth first.
Listen, Frank, you seem like a swell guy, but I have to be honest. You're dead.
What?
I mean it. You've been haunting this area for months now.
Ha! Very funny. My career might have one foot in the grave, but it's not dead yet. My ship will come in. You'll see.
Say goodbye.
See you around.
Sure. Bye.
Okay, let's talk to
All right, darling,
Rosa.
let's chat.
Tell her what we found out.
What is it?
Talking to this guy is like talking to one of them schizos.
You mean multiple personality disorder?
Yeah, you think he's one of those?
Could be. It would explain a lot.
2 spooks for the price of 1. Fantastic.
Let's discuss her notes. Minetta.
Minetta. I wonder what it could be. Do you have a phone book?
Phone book? Who uses a phone book anymore?
Sorry I asked.
Search it on the internet. What about the heart attack?
So who is Frank Lyons anyway? I'm afraid I'm not up to date on pop culture.
He's a movie actor.
Big?
Not really. I don't think he would have been as famous if it weren't for the news reports.
Fame after death, huh? Lucky guy.
What about Monique?
You know, I think that Monique lady is pretty suspicious.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, we should get back to her office and examine her very closely.
Examine her, huh?
Or better yet, you stay out in the hall. I'll go in and poke around.
I don't think so.
That gallery won't forget you in a hurry.
Don't remind me.
What got into you anyway?
I just felt uncomfortable. I thought it would relax me. They all seemed so sophisticated.
Don't envy that crowd, kid. It's all phony anyway.
Hey, Jadlers, welcome back. One of the schizos indeed. Good old Joey. He always got away with words and people. Let's go back.
Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah. Let's search the Minetta.
As much as I'd like to, I can't leave without her.
I knew you'd come.
Let's go search the Minetta on the internet, and then we're going to go back and speak to Monique and tell her what or question her about what we found here. Let's still go to the park gallery. That's interesting. Minetta. The location, Minetta Tavern. The Minetta is a tavern in the East Village, not too far from my place. Minetta Tavern, serving the West Village for over 60 years, 58 McDougal Street. Interesting, okay. What about our email? Nothing new. Got the Minetta. Something else I was gonna do.
It's too early to sleep.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look up Frank Lyons. That's what I'm gonna do. See if this has anything on him. City Post obituary. Frank Lyons, 26, suffered a fatal heart attack while on location at the Gothic Bridge in Central Park yesterday evening. He is best known for his many roles in several independent produced films. Lyons leaves behind no family. His last film, Water Under the Bridge, CubeStar Films, is due to be released in the spring. Let's look up the film itself. Maybe it has a review. A little bit of an Easter egg, I guess. City Post film review, Water Under the Bridge, look at that. A love drama starring the late Frank Lyons and Rebecca Chen. That's somebody we should look up too, Rebecca Chen. When dock worker Zach loses his girlfriend Yvonne to a wealthy rival, Zach goes to the extreme lengths to win her back. Film is a worthy attempt by CubeStar Films, but it unfortunately cannot escape the by the numbers plot or the unfortunate tragedy of Lyons' real life death. Look up Rebecca Chen. It's co-star. Maybe she's someone we could go find. No results found? Did I put that in right? Okay. What about CubeStar Films? Founded in 1997, CubeStar has made a name for itself as one of the top independent film studios in New York City. They are best known for documentaries and low-budget dramas. Alright, that's it. Water Under the Bridge sucked, it bombed. Too bad for Frank Lyons. But people did see it.
Yeah, sure.
Because we're curious about his death. That's the tavern. Let's go back to CubeStar Films and talk to Monique.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again.
Monique looks pretty cool and confident behind that desk.
Minetta.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
No, huh?
Tell me about Frank.
Frank? He was a solid actor. Not A-list material, but dependable. He could read his lines and hit his marks and look good on camera. He didn't demand much, and he was easy to work with. We set him up with an apartment nearby. That was all he needed. That reminds me, we still haven't moved his stuff out. I'll have to get on that.
We go see his apartment? Frank's apartment. Monique Stallman told us that they gave Frank a place to live and his stuff is still there. We should go check that out. Frank's apartment.
Really rented him an apartment. That's very generous.
Not really. The company owns it, and it's rent controlled. We couldn't pay him much, so it was the least we could do.
Okay.
Can you give me the address?
Of Frank's old apartment? Why?
I just wanted to look around.
I ask again. Why?
Research.
You're very dedicated, but I'm afraid the answer is no. I'd like to give Frank some bit of dignity.
Alright, she's a little suspicious. We're gonna get there.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Should probably go ask Frank about it. He probably knows the address. Let's go to Minetta Tavern. Everybody knew Frank there.
Hi.
Afternoon. What can I get for you?
Oh no, I'm not here to drink.
Not yet, anyway.
I was hoping you could answer some questions for me.
Really?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, it's just that this never happened to me before. You always see bartenders being questioned in the movies, but it never actually happens. You a detective?
Something like that.
Cool. How can I help?
Let's ask about Frank Lyons.
I was wondering if you've seen Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons, the actor? Didn't he die a few months ago?
Yeah, he did. I think he might have come here before he died.
Well, we get all sorts in here, but I don't think we've ever seen him.
Interesting. What about Monique?
Does a Monique Stallman ever come in here?
Never heard of her, sorry.
Park Gallery?
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
Let's ask about Frank one more time.
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons come in here?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
What about the bar itself?
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? 60...
That's it. Frank's
What are the
apartment.
chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a groupie or something?
No, not exactly.
Hell, either way, I can't help you.
He's of no help.
Black and white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them. Black and white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them.
Oh, maybe Frank would be one of them.
He looks pleasant enough, even though it's practically empty in here.
Portrait?
It's a portrait of an old man. It's a portrait of an old man. Black and white pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them.
We asked the
He
bartender
looks
about the
pleasant
old man.
enough.
The portrait?
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
No, we can't ask about the portrait. Let's go talk to Frank. Maybe he'll tell us where his apartment is. Probably doesn't remember, but...
What do you mean? No. What do you mean? I knew you'd come. No. I knew you'd come.
practicing his
Hello,
lines.
Frank.
Oh, hey.
Discuss notes. Frank's apartment.
Hey, Frank, could you tell me where you live?
Sorry, but I hardly know you.
Aw, come on, you can trust me.
I really don't think so. Sorry.
How do we get to his apartment?
Funny thing, I went to the Minetta. They never heard of you.
Why would they?
You said you went there all the time.
I've never heard of the place.
You told me you were famous there.
Famous?
Yeah, famous at the Minetta.
The Minetta? I go there all the time. It's like my second home.
But you just said,
Say, could you spare some money for the Joe Gould Fund?
Joe Gould Fund? What's that?
What's what?
The Joe Gould Fund.
I have no idea.
But you just... Oh, never mind.
Alright. Joe Gould Fund. Frank's ghost referred to something called the Joe Gould Fund. Who is Joe Gould? We're gonna have to look that up. Ask him.
Could you tell me what the Joe Gould Fund is?
Why, you want to donate a couple of dollars?
I would if you could tell me what it was for.
For the upkeep and maintenance of Joe Goulds everywhere, of course.
Any Joe Gould in particular?
Who's Joe Gould?
You know what? Never mind. I'm getting a headache talking to you.
He's absolutely schizo.
Well, see you around.
Sure.
Not to interrupt, darling, but let's talk.
Yeah, we gotta convey this to Rosa.
Yes?
Figures. We finally get to go to the park and the weather is miserable.
At least there's nobody around.
The Joe Gould Fund. What do you think that's for?
Somebody named Joe Gould, I guess.
Well, that helps.
What about Minetta?
Entering the Minetta was like stepping back in time. I wonder how old that place is.
Didn't the bartender say it was 60, 70 years old?
That Monique woman isn't going to spill. We need to find someone else who knew where Frank lived.
Maybe someone else who lived in that apartment.
Maybe.
Someone else who lived in that apartment. Who might have lived in that apartment? Okay, let's go figure out who Joe
Well,
Gould
let's
is.
get back to it.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As much as I'd like to,
What
I
do you
can't leave
mean?
without her.
Let's
Is that
switch to
right?
Rosa to leave.
Wait, I know this.
I like the ability to switch to Joey. Of course, Joey has no inventory. Because he's a ghost, he can't actually pick up things, but they work well in tandem. Figure we stop off here and
Hi
talk to her.
again.
Hi.
You got home okay? I think Nish had to half carry you out of here.
Was I that bad?
Well, originally I thought I had bought too much wine. It turns out I didn't have to worry, so thanks.
Sure. No
You
problem.
drank it all.
Anyway, I have to go over some stuff. Feel free to look around.
Hi, Josie?
Yes?
Hi, Josie. Can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Who's Claude? Oh, Claude was the guy she was talking to at the party. Make small talk.
So, how's everything going?
Oh, you know. Busy, busy. This is my first public opening. I want it to be just right.
Tell me about Claude.
Oh, I found him on the street. Literally. He made his living painting street scenes and selling them to tourists. But he's too much of a genius for that. Don't you think so?
Oh, yes, definitely.
See? I knew he was the right choice for this gallery.
How much do these paintings cost?
Oh, I can't reveal the prices until the public exhibit. But if you're interested in any of them, let me know. I'll discount it for you.
Oh, no thanks. I'm not really in the market for any art right now.
Translation, she can't afford it.
Oh, all right. But if you change your mind, let me know.
Can't afford it. Open a notebook. Ask her about Monique.
How well do you know Monique Stallman?
She's a nice lady, although I don't think she'll be back. She didn't seem to really appreciate Claude's work.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Frank Lyons and his heart attack? She probably doesn't know anything about him.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons' death?
Spooky, isn't it? Imagine someone just dying of a heart attack right in front of you. Poor Monique must have been traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized all the way to the bank.
Hey, Braxton. Happy Tuesday.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons' death?
Spooky, isn't it? Imagine someone
Same
poor
story.
Yeah.
Mr. Wise, welcome. Got a new case, and we're investigating the death of an actor called Frank Lyons.
Do you know where Frank Lyons lived by any chance?
I don't know. LA? That's where all the Hollywood people live.
Joe Gould Fund.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tomorrow.
So we need to know who Joe Gould is. We also need to know where Frank Lyons lives, so we can go check out his place. Nobody wants to tell us. Frank Lyons doesn't remember. Or his ghost doesn't. So let's go use our internet. This is what the internet was for. Search. Gather information. Who's Joe Gould? Joe Gould, known as Professor Siegel. This West Village Bohemian was a familiar figure during the 1960s. A regular at the Minetta Tap. Joe Gould was homeless and often broke, so I'm assuming that portrait on the wall is of Joe Gould. So I have to go back there and ask them about it. He claimed he was writing a book titled Oral History of the World. Spent most of his time soliciting money to Joe Gould Fund in order to keep working on it. In reality, this book never existed, but his energy and enthusiasm was said to inspire other writers such as Joseph Mitchell. Okay, Joseph Mitchell. Joseph Mitchell, born July 27, 1908, died May 24, 1996. Joseph Mitchell was on staff of the New Yorker magazine for nearly 60 years. No. It's the guy from the previous game. Unbound. From 1938 until his death in 1996, he was known for his plain-spoken essays of eccentric and unstable people on the fringes of society. Joseph Mitchell is also known for a legendary case of writer's block. After completing his last biography in 1964, he continued to go to his New Yorker office every day until his death, and never completed another article for the magazine. Suspicious. Alright, what else can we look up? Let's look up the Joe Gould Fund. That just gives us this. What about if we look up Professor Siegel? I'm loving this. I'm loving the whole entire series, and I'm glad we're playing all the games in succession. This is well done. You know, Unavowed piqued my curiosity in terms of what that game was about, and this really hones in on the whole ghost and medium kind of factor, which I thought was the most interesting part of Unavowed. Being able to send ghosts off into the afterlife. So I'm loving it. What else can we look up? Did we look up David Gilbert last time? I think we did. Resident of the jet-setting millionaire playboys of New York Club. Nice of him to put that in there. Frank Lyon's apartment. Yeah, this game is well done. Can't type that last T. Doesn't fit. No results found. Nobody knows where this man lived. And it's raining now.
Joey, come here.
What is it?
I wonder what compelled Joe Gould to write the things he did.
Funny, I often wonder the same thing about you.
Yeah, with Joey, open your notebook.
What does Joe Gould have to do with Frank Lyons? Joe Gould died almost 30 years ago.
So what? I died over 70 years ago. Death isn't as final as it used to be. Remember that.
I'm reminded every day. I should tell Monique the truth about why I want to find Frank's apartment. She'd probably be more willing to help. You think that's a good idea?
Sure, it's worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, right, she could call the cops and they'd lock you away. So, better not do that.
Why not?
The Minetta was kind of quaint.
Haven't you had enough to drink lately?
Be quiet. Did you really have to stare at Monique like that?
What's your problem? It's not like she can see me.
It's unprofessional, that's all.
You're just jealous.
Okay, he has a thing for Monique.
So what should we do now?
I'd like to know more about Frank. At At least more than what Monique or that internet box has to say.
Who can we ask?
I don't know. We just gotta pound the pavement and ask around. I'm sure we'll find some cat with the info we need.
The cat in Monique's office
That's all
window?
for now.
Sure.
Would he have all the info? Be funny if he did.
You ready to go?
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
I bet you his apartment's the one down the hall from us. I think this is Joe Gould.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
Bingo.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
Ask about Joe Gould.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or anything called the Joe Gould Fund?
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes I think they should just rename this place the Joe Gould Bar and be done with it.
Really?
People hear about him and they come in here to ask about him. That's his portrait up there behind you. He died a long time ago.
Who was he?
He was some homeless guy who wandered the West Village in the 50s and 60s. He told some crazy stories and people found him entertaining, so they gave him money for his food and his beer. He referred to the money as the Joe Gould Fund. He also tried to write a book or something.
He never finished it?
Nope.
Hey, sounds like your soulmate.
Anything else you can tell me about Joe Gould?
I don't know much else, sorry. If you want to know more, check in another time. Lots of artist types come in here. They all know about Joe Gould.
Artist types know about Joe Gould. Who's an artist that we know? Our neighbor. Wouldn't the gallery owner maybe know about Joe Gould?
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
What are the chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a groupie or something?
No, not exactly.
Jake Jelly Jammer, thank you for the bits. Welcome. Welcome back, actually. Thank you for the lurk. What do we do? Let's go to the Park Gallery. Let's ask about Joe Gould.
Hi, Josie. Can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Joe Gould.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
She doesn't know. I think we have to find her friend Claude, maybe.
Do you know where Frank Lyons lived by any chance?
I don't know. LA? That's where all the Hollywood people live.
Yeah, okay. You don't have anything for me. Thought you would have
Thanks,
known
Josie.
who Joe
I'd better
Gould
get
was.
going.
Sure.
I don't think Josie would like that. Really bold lines. This would look great in my bedroom.
Find the painting by Joe
This painting
by
is called
Claude.
The Dark Lady.
Maybe one of these is by Claude, right? So maybe we could find out more information about Claude that'll lead us to him.
These look like impressionist skyscrapers. Not.
About the sculpture.
It looks impressionistic, whatever it is. I don't think Josie would like that. From a certain angle, it looks like a street corner. These paintings look like part of a set. It looks pretty abstract.
Alright. Not much else we could do here. I figured we could get like Claude's address off of one of the placards underneath the paintings. Let's go back. Let's ask about Joe Gould.
Come in. Oh, hello. Again? Oh, make yourself at home. You always do.
The cat came inside. Did you see that? Joey, go talk to the cat.
Hey, little fella. little fella.
That's all he has to say about her, but,
She's a little black cat. I don't recognize the breed. She's wearing a little collar with an ID tag.
can we read the ID tag?
Hey, kitty. Ouch! She scratched me.
Careful. That was Frank's cat. She's a mean one.
Frank's cat.
She's a little black cat. I don't recognize the breed. She's wearing a little collar with an ID tag.
Maybe the address is on the ID tag. In which case we have to give her something to figure that out. Keep her occupied so we can look at the tag. Ask about Ilsa.
Cute cat.
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's. And just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry, no.
No clue.
Are you sure you can't give me Frank's address? It would really help my research if I could look around.
Everything you need to know about Frank you can find on the internet. I don't feel comfortable having a stranger look through his things.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you go.
Alright, Joey's, let's see if you can actually look at
Thanks
her
for the chat.
Ilsa's tag.
Look at the way she's staring. It's sometimes easy to forget that animals can see me.
She's
She's a
occupied.
little black cat. She's wearing a little
Can we see the tag while she's occupied?
All right, Elsa. Let's see what's on your ID tag.
Perfect.
12th Street and Avenue A. Hopefully that's where we need to be.
New location, Frank Lyons. Ilsa was Frank's cat, so the address on the ID tag should be his. Bingo. Perfect. Let's do this.
Nice view from up here.
Please don't close the window. There's a reason why it's open.
The cat? Can Joey go out there?
I'm not floating out there unless I've got a reason.
There's no reason.
The view is much better in here.
He's smitten by her. Okay. Let's go to the address. So Frank doesn't live down the hall from us. That's Frank's door.
Locked.
That's why we got the hairpin. Or the paperclip.
Key? Who needs a key?
How's it going there?
Oh, just fine. Almost got it.
Uh-huh.
Any second now. Damn it!
What happened?
The paperclip broke.
It broke.
It's jammed in the lock. We couldn't get a key in there now, even if we had one.
The master criminal at work.
Send Joey in. Maybe he can go in.
Once again, it's up to the dead guy to sort things out.
Be my guest.
But he finds, oh my god, this place is a mess. Poster.
Does it want a hug? It's a poster for a romantic comedy. Looks like our boy Frank had a supporting role.
Papers?
Looks like a film script.
Act 3, Scene 2. External park night. I knew you'd come. How'd you know I'd come? I know you, Yvonne. Perhaps too well. Listen, I have to tell you something. Come on. Boat's going to leave any minute. I'm not going. Not going? What do you mean you're not going? I said I'm not going. You're staying? I'm staying here with Tom. Staying there with Tom. Another poster.
It looks like a still from a moving picture. I think I recognize Frank in the background.
Film reels?
Looks like Frank was a collector of old film reels. I wonder what he played them on.
Magazines?
A bunch of magazines related to the film biz. Celebrity gossip, most likely. It's nice to see that some things never change.
Sounds like he was a hoarder. The yarn, that was for his cat.
Oh, sweet, a ball of yarn. For the cat, I guess.
Was Frank played with it?
It's a movie poster. Looks like hard-boiled detective schlock. Frank Lyons starred in it. Looks like a food and water bowl for the cat. Oh, there's still some food left in there.
Probably rancid right now. TV. Photos. Let's look at the photos.
I don't recognize anybody in those photographs. What am I supposed to do, sing to it? Looks like a poster for a B-grade Arabian Nights flick. Frank Lyons has got top billing.
Issues.
Maybe Frank had a cold before he died? At least I hope so. I don't want to think about what those tissues were for.
That's a good question. Hopefully he just blew his nose with him.
Frank's television, cold and silent.
That's it. There's nothing else in here. It's a dead end. Alex, thank you for gifting Detective Dave a sub. That's very kind of you once again. Not familiar with Detective Dave, but if he's coming into the channel and he's lurking here right now, welcome and enjoy your sub. About the box. We didn't say anything about the box, right?
There's nothing in there but junk.
Junk. I think that's it. There's nothing else in here. We have no leads in here. It's too bad we can't actually open the door for Rosa.
You sure this guy was in pictures? He didn't even have a hot tub.
Was he supposed to?
If I was in pictures, I'd have a hot tub.
Well, naturally.
Although, I did find something interesting.
What?
There was a piece of paper just lying on a table.
Do you remember what was on it?
Of course I do.
Script.
Sounds like a film script.
Probably the last thing he worked on before he died. You ever hear these lines in a flick before?
No. I haven't gone to the movies since, well, you.
Makes no difference. It's probably not important.
I'm doing good, Alex. Thanks for being here. We're actually knee-deep into the third chapter of this series now. This is game number 3. We're halfway through it.
Look at her. One locked door and she's completely helpless. Good thing I'm around. Let's you and me have a little talk.
What is it, Joey?
So this is how movie stars live. Can't say I'm impressed.
It isn't bad for a rent-controlled building.
Bad for rec control building. Discuss your notes. We've talked about all of this. And we have the script.
Well, let's get back to it.
Yeah. Hey, Joey, do you remember what was written on that piece of paper?
Of course I do.
Park Night. That's where he died. Act 3, Scene 2. 247 Lafayette Street. We should probably search for Monique. Doc, how are you? How's work and everything? Good evening to you.
That's not Frank's door.
Made it to chapter 3. Third game of the series.
There's nothing down the hall.
Hit by a thunderstorm lasted at an hour or more. Rare occasion here. They are rare there.
There's
aren't
nothing
they?
down the hall.
Hope it was just rain and that's it. Speaking of rain, it's raining here. What do we do? We did look up Monique on the internet, didn't we? No, we didn't. Let's check out what Monique has to say. Or what the internet has to say about her. Thunder and lightning, big stuff? Yeah, that sounds pretty forceful. Monique Strawham? Strayham? Is that her name? No results found. Let's take a look at the card. Strawman. Was it Strawham? Short-term memory, I'm pretty bad. Noir. Thank you. Stallman. Got it. No results found. Okay. Maybe she's not a real person, she doesn't exist. Alright, who do we ask about the script? The script, we should probably ask
Alright, I'm coming.
Frank Lyons about, right? For you, it's a treat. I like thunderstorms. I don't like being out in the rain when there's a thunderstorm. How's it going on here? We're back for some smooth jazz on WAJT. Yes, smooth jazz it is. This is the third game. About halfway through it, I think. We're trying to find out who killed this actor. This really... not a bad actor, but he's a B actor.
I knew you'd come.
He's rehearsing his lines.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Say, is your name Joe Gould?
No, you forgot my name already, huh?
Oh, no, I was just checking something. The name Joe Gould doesn't mean anything to you, does it?
A good sleeping weather?
Huh. You know, it does, but I can't say why.
Say, is your name?
No.
Oh, no, the name?
Joe Gould.
I don't mind sleeping in a thunderstorm, but when the thunder just starts hitting without warning, it's gonna wake me up. That's the problem. I'll jump out of my bed.
So, tell me about yourself, Frank.
Oh, I'm just an actor. I just walk and talk the way...
Oh, come on.
I don't really need anything else. I'm not in the magazine. I just want to finish what I...
Alright, told them about that. What about Monique?
I don't think Monique is coming, Frank.
She usually comes to every shoot. I guess we can do it without her, but it'll just feel weird. Oh well.
Hey, have you ever been to the Park Gallery down in Soho?
No, sorry. I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Well, see you around.
Sure, bye.
We need to show the script to someone, and obviously Joey can't
What do you mean?
do that. So maybe we need to go show it to Monique.
Come in.
Probably show it to the cat. He probably knows more than
Hello.
anybody.
Again.
Actually,
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
is she gonna leave? No, she's not. So we could show her the script.
I don't think she'd want that.
Why not?
Monique looks pretty cool and confident behind that desk.
I'm gonna show the script to the cat.
I'm
Maybe
not
he
actually
knows
holding
something.
the film script.
I slept through one that knocked down a tree in our backyard. Wow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to our community and our channel. Love your vibes on streams. Would love to support a loyal fan. Add me on Discord. Okay. Here's what we don't do. And I'm sorry, but thank you for the follow. I'm gonna time you out. Bot, indeed. I'm also gonna mute him. Well, the message was deleted, so we timed them out for 600 seconds. Don't leave on their own.
It's the door to
Stupid bot. Who would know about the script? Bartender? Wish you had friends like that? That's what friends are for,
Hi
man.
there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
I'm not actually holding the film script. He looks pleasant enough.
She's not actually holding the film script? So how do we do this?
Monique's card won't help me there. There's nothing but empty tables back there.
She can't talk to the ghost. She can't show him the script. And Joey can't show him the script either, I think. They're getting creative. They are, right? That's the second one that did that to us. The I'll be your friend if you'll be mine. It's weird. We had somebody come into the Discord the other day. And I asked them, how do you know me? And they're like, oh, we're on a mutual Discord server. And I already looked them up. It said they had 97k followers on Twitch. And it was actually a real streamer, but obviously their Discord account got hacked. So I was like, what Discord do we know each other from? And she's like, oh, I know you from Nick's Gaming Outpost. And I'm like, so that's our mutual server. And she's like, yeah, I see you on there all the time. And I'm like, idiot, that's my server. So just banned her and kicked her out of the server, the Discord server. Forget the person's name, but I had to put a warning up because if you talk to them, there's a good chance they're gonna find a way to get you to click on a link, fish you, and then next thing you know, they take over the Discord. That's what happened to Camilio. And that was annoying enough. So, if you don't know the person or they're not in our Discord server, don't accept any links from them. Just play it safe. Or just ask somebody, do you know this person? And I'll bet you they'll say no, and you could just block them. So what are we supposed to do with the script? She can't talk to him.
I knew you'd come.
Are you Frank Lyons?
Oh, haha, very funny. Let's get back on track, huh? I knew you'd come.
Wait, we can actually talk to him?
You did?
Yes, I did. Wait, no, that's not right.
Oh, what's not right?
Never mind, we can do it again.
I thought she couldn't talk to ghosts directly. This has not happened to you yet, and I hope it never does. We get weird, strange bots in here now. Like, your channel doesn't get them. Maybe it does, but your host is quick to the draw. Your mod, I mean. That's how we knew.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
You're not popular enough? You're very popular. Popular with me, at least. I do get a bot from time to time. Okay. Yeah, I think it happens to everybody. I think it's also happens, they spread because you raid someone's channel and then somehow they raid into your channel and the bot's in their channel and that's how they come to your channel. That's what I think. Yvonne?
Yvonne? Who's Yvonne?
You are? Okay, no problem. We'll just start over. I knew you'd come.
I knew you'd come. Oh, are we supposed to do the entire script with him? That's why Joey gave it to us or told us what it was?
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Get to the point.
Look, I just want to talk to you.
Are you sure that's right?
Yes, just for a few minutes.
No, I don't think that's right. Let's try again, shall we?
What
We gotta recite the only,
I knew you'd come.
it's only a popular that counts. So we gotta recite the whole script with him.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
We're missing the line though, that's after that. Tell him he's dead.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
You aren't going. Try and get through to him. You aren't going.
I'm not going.
Not going? What do you mean you're not going?
Repeat yourself.
I said I'm not going.
You're staying?
Yes, I'm staying here with,
Tom.
Tom.
Tom? Tom? What's that idiot have that I don't?
He's a good man, Zach, and he needs me.
And what about me?
You don't need me, Zach. You never did.
Huh? That's not in the script.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Just forget me. Be free.
Yvonne! Wait!
We're improvising.
Yvonne! Yvonne? Alright! Finished. Finally. Hey Monique, when's the rap party again? Monique? Where is she? Where is everybody? Hey, come on guys. This is weird. Where did everybody go? Something isn't right.
Because you're dead. Let's go back and talk to him.
Frank,
Oh, Rebecca, thank God.
The last two posts of yours are not
Right?
directly
So where
related
did
to each
everybody
other.
go?
I'm not Rebecca, Frank.
What? Of course you are. Only Rebecca could have finished the scene. Something's not right. Something is not right. I was here.
Got it.
filming the scene. Something happened.
Here it comes.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm a ghost and I'm haunting my last film shoot. That's so cliche.
I'm sorry, Frank. I really am.
So what now?
Just relax and take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
Ow! I gotta work on my landings.
It's so bright. It should hurt my eyes, but it doesn't.
I don't think it's real light. I'm not sure what it is.
It's beautiful.
Just head towards it, Frank. That's all you need to do.
You know, my very first acting role was a ghost. I was 8 years old. We put on a Halloween play in the 3rd grade. I played Scary Ghost number 3. Funny the things you remember. It wasn't a bad life, was it? I might not have made it big, but I made it somewhere. How many can say the same, huh?
All about his fame.
You're bigger than you think.
Really?
The movie was a big hit. Everyone knows your name now.
They do? Figures. I'm famous, and all I had to do was get choked to death.
Yeah. Wait, what? You weren't choked. You had a heart attack.
No, I was choked. I remember it distinctly.
The news reports all said it was a heart attack.
No disrespect, but I think I know how I died. The large hands around my neck? You don't forget a thing like that.
Why would the press lie about how you died?
I don't know. You'd think that they'd love a story about a murder. Funny, it doesn't even bother me. I think I'm ready to go.
Wait, hold on a second.
No can do. I gotta fly. See you around.
Wait, we still got questions for
Just
you.
a few questions. Damn it.
He was choked to death. Remember who in the last game was choking people to death? The Countess?
Hey, what the? I'm warning you. You? No, it can't be.
It's her.
I can still help you.
No, you're dead, aren't you?
So many dead. So many blind upon the earth.
Tell me something I don't know. Did you kill Frank?
I helped him. I get no thanks.
You want me to thank you? How about you buzz off?
I can help you. You are still in pain. So much pain.
No way, not again. This ends now.
Why do you resist?
Resist? I'll show you resist.
I see you. I know you.
You don't know jack, lady. Get off me.
Joey?
Clear off, kid. Get back.
It's her. After all this time.
Hey, you stay away from her, you hear me?
I'm sorry. Joey, who was that?
Trouble.
The Countess. This explains why they went back to Lauren in the last game.
Well, what?
Who is she?
Her? She's nobody's sweetheart. Just some spook.
She attacked you, Joey. Why did she do that?
I have no idea. You think I've got all the answers? Well, you're wrong. I'm just in the dark as you are.
You're lying. You recognized her, and she knew you. Tell me, Joey, please.
Yeah, I know her. She calls herself the Countess. She's from an old case, back when I was with your aunt. She was alive then, and just as crazy.
Tell me.
Look, it's late. You want to be up all night, or you want the short version?
Let's go with the long version.
Tell me everything.
We thought she was a raving loony at first. We'd see her on the street, ranting like a crazy woman. We were investigating these two ghosts. Both had been killed by an old woman. Didn't take much deduction to put two and two together.
So she was killing people.
Not exactly. She thought she was freeing people. You see, she was a medium.
A medium? Like me? Like Auntie?
Yeah, only she didn't have a spirit guide. There was this reporter, Joseph Mitchell. Somehow they formed a bond. He didn't know it, but whoever he wrote about, she would go and kill. She was freeing their spirits, which is what you mediums do best.
But they were still alive.
She didn't seem to realize that. In the end, she tried to free your Aunt Lauren. So, we stopped her.
You stopped her? How?
We just did.
So what now? Her spirit is seeking revenge?
I don't think so. Why now? Why all this time? Besides, I saw her die. There was no ghost.
So she's not a ghost.
I don't know what she is.
Let's talk about this in the morning. Right now I'm taking a hot shower and going to bed.
Sure, I'll hold the fort.
All right. Time to sleep. Wait, what? How did we end up here?
Poor deluded man, enthralled to a madness that even he could not explain.
Oh.
A madness called the Countess.
I know you.
We have spoken before, but it is not important. But hush, aren't you tired? You need to rest.
Tired?
Shh, just sleep.
Sleep time.
That's it. Sleep. Tomorrow you will wake up energized and refreshed. You will not remember me, but don't worry. We will meet very shortly.
Mysterious good witch of Wizard of Oz type character.
Good morning.
You're perky today. Sleep well?
Yeah, I did.
I've been thinking. Too much has happened for this to be mere coincidence.
What do you mean?
In the gallery, there was a painting. A painting of her.
Really?
I knew it looked familiar, but I didn't recognize it until
That's
now.
right.
What did it look like?
We looked at
Why don't
it.
we head over and you can take a look for yourself.
Oh, this is cool. All right, let's go find it.
You ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
We should also search for the Countess on the internet. Maybe there's like a news story about her. Can we talk to Nishanti? Is she home? No.
Nishanti isn't home.
Okay, off to the gallery we go. That's her, right? That's the
There.
Countess.
It's her. I knew it.
That's her.
Look at that and tell me this isn't a coincidence. Stupid old hag. We'll find you. Just see if we don't.
I'd better not touch it. Josie would get mad. It's just a lighthouse. I wonder which one. It's just a lighthouse. I wonder which one. Definitely looks like the woman from the other night, but she looks sad.
All right, let's go ask about it.
Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Countess painting?
I'd like to know more about that painting there.
Oh, the Dark Lady. It's different than his other paintings. I'm worried the investors won't like it, but Claude insists. What do you want to know?
Dark Lady.
What can you tell me about the Dark Lady?
Well, it's different, isn't it? Claude's work is mostly abstract, but this is actually of a specific subject.
Did Claude ever say why?
No, but she's definitely striking.
She strikes all right. I still got the scars.
Claude gets weird when I ask who she is or why he put her in front of the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. I figure it's just one of those eccentric artist things.
The Roosevelt Island Lighthouse, huh? It's been a while since I've been over there.
So the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Is there really a Roosevelt Island lighthouse in real life? I don't remember there being one. Roosevelt Island is between Queens, New York, and Manhattan, in the East River, and it's an island that had an hospital on it at one point, like a mental institution or something, and that's long gone. But people live there. It's a residence, like a lot of young people are doing residencies at local area hospitals because the hospitals are right across the way. It's actually a little cheaper to live there, so they all live there. Can the Countess and the lighthouse be connected? I have to go to location. Let's ask about Claude.
Where can I find Claude?
Knowing him, he's probably preparing for tonight.
Preparing?
Preparing?
Glug glug.
He's hitting the sauce.
Ah.
Oh, maybe he's at the bar. Investors.
You mentioned something about investors.
Oh yes, the Meltzer Foundation. They paid for everything. The renovation, the lights, everything. I've got to pay them back eventually, of course, but still.
Meltzer Foundation. Josie told us about a company that has invested a lot of money in her gallery. Ask about the Meltzer Foundation one more time.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Oh, those guys are a godsend. Without them, I never would have been able to open this place. I presented them with my plan for the gallery, and poof, they wrote me a check.
That's pretty generous.
I never thought I was venture capital material, but go figure. I'll have to pay them back, of course, and give them a percentage of our income. But look around. It's my life's dream realized.
Your life's dream realized? Can you tell me anything else about Meltzer Foundation?
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Nope. But if you're looking to start a small business, I could put in a good word for you.
Huh. I don't think we are.
Thanks, Josie. I'd better get going.
Sure, Rosangela. I'll see you at the opening tonight.
All right, let's get down to the lighthouse. I bet you we're going to find the Countess there. What does Joey have to say?
I don't think Joe...
No, Joey.
I
Talk
can't
to Joey.
talk to Joey here. I'll
That's
wait.
true. Go back to the apartment first and find out more about the Meltzer Foundation. There it is. It just is, right, Argent? What's up, Argent? Art is. Never was, it just is. Meltzer Foundation. No results found.
Let's talk, Joey.
This had better be important, sweetheart.
I wonder if there's a good novel in all of this.
Huh?
I already have a title, The Actor and the Artist. What do you think?
I think we got a job to do.
Plan your next move?
So what should we do now?
Who the heck would invest in a gallery?
Josie said it was funded by the Meltzer Foundation.
I wonder who they are.
This Meltzer Foundation sounds too good to be true.
In my experience, things usually are.
Okay, so Meltzer Foundation? I think I put in
That's
the
all for
Meltzer
now. Sure.
Foundation on the internet, so maybe that's why we couldn't find it. They really should have introduced Googling as a game mechanic if you are never able to find stuff that you obviously should be able to find. Yeah, I think like articles should not matter when searching. But then again, he does have this labeled as beta, so maybe he's working on it in this game and then like he perfects it by the next game to where you could just put in one of the words among others and it'll give you the answer. I don't know. But you're right. It should just look it up if I just type in Meltzer, not just have to type in the full Meltzer Foundation. New location, Meltzer Foundation. You can find anything online these days. They are located in the financial district. 24 Fulton Street. They're not too far from where I work. Go down there.
You coming?
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Don't ogle that. Ogle.com, baby. Same as the other game, you had to type out the whole name. Yeah. But that we were looking in a phone book, so it kind of made sense. On the internet, you should be able to type out Meltzer, and it gives you maybe like 5 results, and you pick the one that you think it is, or know it is. It's got a financial district.
Yes.
Hi, is this the Meltzer Foundation?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
Paul, this one's for you.
Oh, sure thing. Come on over and step into my office.
Should we be talking to this guy?
So, I'm Paul Meltzer, and my silent partner over there is my brother, Charlie.
Rosangela Blackwell.
A pleasure. So, what can we do for you?
I was hoping to talk to you about what you do here.
Really? Well, well, well. We're moving up in the world, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
So, Rosangela, you with a newspaper?
I'm sort of freelance.
Struggling, eh? Well, that's what the Meltzer Foundation is all about. Isn't that right, Charlie?
Uh-huh.
Well, ask away.
So we're kind of moving up here. We already have flat panel monitors, so this could be about 2005, 2006. So that's what we're working with. Google is probably in its infancy here. What would have been pretty famous before Google? Yahoo, Alta Vista, Excite, Lycos. I think they might have said 2007 at the start of the game. Last stream? Yeah, so this is 2007, it makes sense. So Google is the search engine is about, what, 2 years old at this point? What do you do here?
I was wondering what you do here.
You know, I wonder that myself. Hey, Charlie, what do we do here?
We give away money, Paul.
That's right. We're into private investments. We grant risk-free capital to struggling businesses.
You really just give away money?
No, not exactly.
It's about giving money away wisely.
You heard the man. If you want the lowdown on what we do, just ask.
Do you know Frank Lyons? He was choked. We know he didn't have a heart attack. We should go ask Monique about that too.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Minetta?
Have you ever been to a bar called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
What about Monique?
Are you familiar with Monique Stallman or CubeStar Films?
Why do you ask?
Doug, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. We're getting to take a bit of a break tonight and enjoying the stream.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
What about the Meltzer Foundation?
Tell me more about the foundation.
Let's say you have a brilliant idea for a business, but you've made some mistakes in the past. You've got bad credit or were in debt for a long time. No reputable bank in the country would give you a loan. Or if they did, they'd charge you a fortune in interest. But not us. We believe in a second chance. We'll loan you the money to kickstart your business in return for a share of the profits. If your business takes off, wonderful, we both win. If not, we're the one who pays for it.
Interesting.
Your foundation is pretty generous.
Well, we don't give money to just anybody. Charlie over there is in charge of separating the wheat from the chaff. When someone comes to us with their hand out, Charlie does his research and makes sure that they're worth the risk. You wouldn't believe some of the bums we get in here.
Thanks for the kind words, Doc. Hope you were able to get this project done efficiently and quickly and correctly. Good luck with it.
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie. How's she doing?
She's fine, I guess.
We're both rooting for her, right, Charlie?
Sure.
Charlie doesn't say much.
Josie Park told me that you invested in her gallery.
You know Josie.
We're
both.
Sure.
Same dialogue. Meltzer?
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Why would he know Monique? Didn't we ask him already about Monique?
Are you familiar with Monique Stallman or CubeStar Films?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
Good, fast, or cheap? Pick two. Good and cheap? Fast and cheap? Good old IS. Don't worry, it's like that in my my line of work too. Alright. I don't think there's anything else.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Here, take my card. If you have any questions, just email.
Oh, so you're on B-mail too?
Isn't everybody?
D-mail.
God, did you see that chick walk? She waddles like a duck.
Huh?
Our reporter friend. She's kinda your type.
What do you mean?
Yeesh, Charlie. Come up for air. She walked right past your desk.
I didn't see any duck.
Never mind.
Stay and eavesdrop.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around. He's reading a book called Best Accountant Practices, 4th edition. Sounds thrilling.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who's going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap.
That's like having an AOL account and having a business.
These things are way beyond me.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
Check out Paul's computer.
These things are way beyond me.
I can't stand this B-mail account. I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Strange device.
What the heck is that thing? Probably one of those computer things Red's always playing with.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Oh, just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Not the
Either Paul
basketball.
likes to play, or he wants people to think he does. Modern art job. I don't get it.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've...
Oh, come on.
It does the job.
They're repeating themselves now.
Modern art job. I don't get it.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet...
Of course.
I just...
It won't.
Then make...
Give it a rest.
Paul?
He seems pretty hard at work.
I can't stand this B-mail. I'm getting all sorts of spam.
Just delete them, Paul.
Okay, they're getting spam. Anything else? The View.
Is that battery parked down there? Man, it's changed a ton since my day.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can...
Only if they just don't...
Okay, we've exhausted everything. Alright, let's go. What do we get out of them? They don't like... That one guy doesn't like the internet and he doesn't trust Wi-Fi. Let's go talk. We got his card. Meltzer Foundation. Paul Meltzer. Client Relations. Paul Emma Blackmail. Bmail.com. I'm assuming that's what Bmail stands for. Blackmail. Look him up on the internet.
Let's talk, Joey.
And then we'll try emailing him.
Did you see the view from the Meltzer's office?
Yeah, pretty impressive. If you had a view like that, I might not mind hanging around while you sleep.
My view's not that bad.
Sweetheart, we're looking at the brickwork of the building next door.
For good reason, WEP and WEP2, WPA2 can be easily cracked to snip your passwords. Yeah. Not very reliable, and you can... There's ways to get the passwords off them, so...
This Meltzer Foundation sounds too good to be true.
In my experience, things usually are.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Before we leave, let's look up Paul Meltzer. And it is the Meltzer Foundation. There's just no info on the internet about him, right? Wait, what was... Hold on. There's no address on here, right? Well, it's the email address, but... Paul Meltzer, let's look him up.
Those are fine where they are.
We don't know the full name of his companion. Worker. No results found. Can't write to him. WPA3 still considered to have a flaw? Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Anything based off older technology, it's just... You don't patch the older technology, you're just bringing it over to the new stuff. Gotta start from scratch, that'll solve everything, hopefully. So who can we talk to about that? Does she know about them?
Come in. Oh, hello. Again?
I don't think she'd want that.
Alright, she doesn't want it. Let's talk to Josie about them.
I don't think she'd want that.
Wouldn't want that.
That's Josie Park, the gallery's curator. She seems nice enough.
I don't think there's anything we can actually ask about. Unless we go to the bar, because they said somebody's always hanging out at the bar. Yep. Claude's here.
Claude?
Rosangela Blackwell, the writer. Come on over. Have a drink.
You remember me?
Who can forget someone who could down 3 glasses of claret in half an hour?
His drinking habits.
Bit early to be drinking.
Says the woman who had to be carried home the other night by an old Indian lady. My opening is tonight, and I intend to be well and truly plastered. It's the only way I'll be able to bear it.
Ask about his work.
I'd like to talk to you about your work.
I'd love to, but I'm not drunk enough.
Dark Lady.
I really like that painting of yours. The Dark Lady?
My paintings aren't meant to be liked. They are meant to be understood. But nobody does. I feel like Joe Gould sometimes.
Bingo. Did you know about Joe Gould?
I'd really like to know more about the Dark Lady.
I have a rule. I don't talk about my work unless I'm drunk enough.
How drunk is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm working on it.
Open a notebook, ask about Joe Gould.
You know about Joe Gould.
Sure I do. He was one of the city's last geniuses. Or maybe he was just nuts, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nuts too. Either way, he's famous now, thanks to Joseph Mitchell.
Bingo.
Did he just say Joseph Mitchell?
Joseph Mitchell. Joey told me last night that Joseph Mitchell's writing killed people according to Claude. He had something to do with making Joe Gould famous, probably because Joe Gould got killed.
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
Another of the city's great geniuses. Gone. He could talk to you for 5 minutes and then write a biography that made you seem like the most fascinating person alive.
They wouldn't be alive for long.
But then he stopped writing. Nobody knows why, at least not for sure. He published a book about Joe Gould, and then poof, no more writing. He went to his office at the New Yorker every day for 30 years and never wrote a single word.
Could you tell me more about Joseph Mitchell?
What's to say? He wrote a book about Joe Gould and then stopped writing for the rest of his life.
And why Joe Gould?
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
He was a genius, really. No matter what anybody else says, he paid attention to the world, actually talked to people, and he wrote it all down, every last word.
Why?
He was trying to find the connections that bring everyone and everything together, simply by observing and cataloging everything he saw. He called it the oral history. Nowadays, you call it blogging.
And that made him a genius?
Think about it. After Joseph Mitchell wrote Gould's biography, Mitchell never wrote again. No other subject could be as satisfying.
Gould was that interesting.
It was said that the city's unconscious was trying to speak through Joe Gould. Maybe it was true, maybe it wasn't. But to even attempt such a thing, I call that genius.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
Those are the guys who are funding Josie's gallery?
Yeah.
You'd have to talk to Josie about them. I just throw colors at a canvas.
Okay, what about Minetta?
You come here often?
Enough. It's old-fashioned, you know.
You come here often?
Enough. It's old-fashioned, you know.
Oh, Frank Lyons. He doesn't know anything about Frank Lyons, right?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
He died a few months ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Never saw his work. Don't go to the movies much.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
She was at the gallery the other night, yeah?
Uh-huh.
She told me my work was awful. I liked her.
She insulted your work, but you liked her.
Sure, she was honest. She didn't pretend to be awed by it like all the other phonies do.
There you go.
Do you know Monique Stallman?
She was at the gallery.
Uh-huh.
She Sure.
Art gallery?
What do you think of the Park Gallery?
It's all right, I guess. I don't know what Josie sees in my stuff. She doesn't understand it at all.
She likes it enough to risk her money on it.
Liking it isn't the same as understanding it. Still, Josie's been good to me. How could I say no?
What else do we have to ask? Let's ask about the fund one more time.
Could you tell me more about Joe Gould?
This city won't see the likes of him again, I'll tell you that much.
Alright. Ask more about the Dark Lady, but he has to be drunk for him to talk about it, so...
I'd really like to know more about the Dark Lady.
I have a rule. I don't talk about my work unless I'm drunk enough.
How drunk is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm working on it.
Wait, buy him a few beers?
Bye, Claude.
Yeah.
He looks
Bartender?
pleasant enough. Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Anything else you can tell me about Joe Gould?
I don't know much else, sorry. You should ask Mr. Erden there. He knows all about Gould.
Water. Okay. Claude Erden. Let's look him up. Then we're gonna go to the lighthouse. We haven't been there yet. Is it Erden or Erden? Okay, nothing found. Talk to Joey.
I'd like to talk to you.
Uh-huh.
Did you see the view from the Meltzer?
Yeah, you
I
had
my
asked
view.
him.
Sweetheart.
I heard about Joseph Mitchell back when I studied journalism. He sounded fascinating. What was he like?
Southern guy, very soft-spoken. Seemed like a wimp, but had more backbone than I gave him credit for.
I can't believe you and Auntie met him.
He almost got your auntie killed. Remember that.
It's true.
I know he's dead and all, but this is
Almost.
cool. I've never met anyone famous before.
Just don't ask him for an autograph.
Almost straight.
This Meltzer Foundation sounds too good.
In my...
I asked about that. Can't ask any more about the Joe Gould Fund. Let's go to the lighthouse.
So what should we do now?
There's something fishy about that Meltzer Foundation. I'd love a chance to snoop around there some more.
That's all for now.
Sure.
So maybe he's got to go in there. Maybe there's something we
You ready
missed
to go?
at
Yeah,
their office. Remember, he stayed behind to listen to their conversations, but we didn't gain anything from doing that. Smeltzer Deltzer? That Space Ghost? Go back from it.
Hi again.
Uh-huh. Paul, she's back.
Rosangela, come on over and step into my office.
Wow, he never gets tired of that joke, does he?
So, what can I help you with?
Joseph Mitchell.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
The name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend. How about that?
Now he's a dead legend, right?
Have you ever heard of a...
Hey, that's it, Charlie. Did
Everyone knew
a
him.
living
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
Sure thing. Drop on by anytime.
Is Joey gonna stay behind? I thought that was the whole point here.
Oh yeah, she likes you.
What are you talking about?
Why do you think she keeps coming here?
Give it a rest, Paul.
Stay and eavesdrop again.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around. He's so engrossed in his book, he didn't even notice. Must be losing my touch.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on.
It does the job.
Charles Meltzer? Can we look up Charles Meltzer?
Hey, Charlie, is this...
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that
It won't give you...
Then maybe...
Give it a rest, Paul.
Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
No, not me.
I can't stand this B-mail.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts
We're
of
missing
spam.
something here.
I got...
Just delete.
The art?
What do you want me to do? Blow on it?
Does
Yes.
it bother you that anybody...
Only if just don't...
I say we
Modern
kind of
art
be
job. I
quiet.
don't get it.
Hey, my internet just went down. Stupid wireless.
It should come up again in a minute.
Finally, the internet's back up. Hey, Charlie, what's that B-mail password again?
Don't you remember anything? It's tennis 53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone might find it. Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
We got their password.
The one we've got.
Oh, come on.
It does the job.
Okay, so maybe we could break into their email account. It'd be interesting if we could. Hang on. What are we doing? Hold on, let me just bring this up. I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a save. We're back at the apartment. Meltzer. Charles Meltzer. Let's look up Charles Meltzer. Charles Meltzer. We've got this. There's nothing about Charles Meltzer. Or the Meltzer Foundation. What about the Countess? Nothing. B-mail. Log out. Please enter login. Okay, hold on. So we can steal their email now. paulm@bmail.com. He was a dude. Yes, that's all he was. All m@bmail.com, right? Is that it? No results found. What it? No. Valid login. What was it? I got short-term memory. I can't remember what was on this card. Incredible. Paul M. So we did at bmail.com.
I don't know why. My computer, it's not the latest model.
Maybe it's just supposed to be Paul M. the login. I don't need the email part. Password was tennis53 with a capital T. Bingo. Look at that. We cracked someone's email address. Hi, Paul. Just a quick letter to let you know that everything is okay. Going great. Our new artist is fantastic, and I can't wait for the opening tomorrow. You will come, won't you? After all, you made this possible. Josie Parks, Art Gallery Curator. Charles Meltzer. Paul, I'm going to be out of the office next week to meet with the Charming Window? Oh, with the Charming Widow. Can you please do me a favor and check my email while I'm away? If I get anything important, give me a shout out. Paul, what do you mean you don't remember my password? I picked it up specifically so both you and I won't remember it. I'm going to drag you screaming out into the digital age if it kills me. For all your software and networking needs, contact Tomo. There's Tomo again. Yeah, he didn't have the 2FA. Exactly. Although, 2007, was there even 2FA back then? You'll be hacking email accounts all the time now that you've gotten a taste for it. Probably. Don't be silly, Paul. Of course you can talk to artists. It's not hard. If you're nervous, just Google artists. It will tell you everything you need to know. Josie Park. Paul, the password is a silly name you called me when we were kids. If you've forgotten, I'm sure as heck am not going to remind you. What was that silly name? So we can go Charles M. Charlie? Charlie. Okay. Well, it's not Charlie. It's not a silly name. Doo-doo head? You wouldn't be surprised, right?
Hey, it's getting kinda late. If you want to catch Claude at the gallery, we'd better head over.
Yeah, let's go to the gallery.
You ready to go?
Yeah, let's blow this pup.
So the thing is, we gotta break into Charlie's email. Paul's email was so that we could find out that Charlie's email needed to be broken into. Go to the opening. Look at this. They got more wine and cheese.
I don't need to talk to him. He seems to really like that one. He must be an artist.
He's Claude. We met him already. What do you mean he must be an artist?
Claude?
Hey, you came.
You're drunk.
Very much so.
Now we could ask him about the Countess.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Who?
The Dark Lady?
I don't talk about her.
So you do know her?
Don't try to understand my work. I haven't met a single person who really understands art. Not one.
Who says I don't understand art?
You understand my work? All right. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
The painting is really good. The hard lines in the painting are really provocative. The colors are really bright. They pop out at you. Let's go with the hard lines in the painting are really provocative.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
Doesn't want to talk to us anymore about it? That sucks.
I don't think Josie would like that. Really bold lines. This would look great in my bedroom.
Well, we talked about the lines.
So, Claude.
What do you think of this painting here?
Does this painting represent dark shadows? Hold on.
I'll talk to you later, Claude.
Yeah.
See what she has to say about this painting.
From a certain angle, it looks like a street corner.
Street corner?
He must be an artist. So, Claude.
What do you think of this painting here?
Street corner. What's it supposed to be?
What is this painting supposed to be?
What do you care?
I'm just curious.
Is it supposed to be anything? Can't it just be? Excuse me.
Pretentious artist. Look at this one. Sculpture.
It looks impressionistic, whatever it is. Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
I don't know. Why is one side colorful and the other one dark? The painting is really good. Did this painting take a long time? I really like the colors.
I really like the colors.
Well, if you like it, then that's great. Excuse me.
Interesting. Why haven't we given them the right answers then?
Listen, Claude.
Tell you what, let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
The hard lines in the painting are pretty provocative.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
Look at
I
the
don't
painting.
think Josie would like that. From a certain angle, it looks like a street corner. So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
So we just gotta give them a bullshit kind of art review answer. It's atmospheric.
this painting is very atmospheric.
Candles and wine are atmospheric. Excuse me.
Oh, this is gonna be tough, isn't it?
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
Why is one side colorful and the other one is dark? Why are we asking him that?
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Excuse me.
So that might be the right answer for this one.
Listen, Claude.
Tell you what, let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Painting must have taken a long time to make. Thanks, Braxton.
This painting must have taken a long time to make.
3 months and a lifetime.
I know.
Excuse me.
3 months in a lifetime. Maybe that's the right answer
So,
for
Claude,
that.
What do you think of this painting here?
Does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
I don't remember the
Claude,
appropriate
we
answers.
really
We're gonna
need
have to
talk about...
What do you think of this
trial and
painting
error
here?
this. This painting take a long time to make.
Did this painting take a long time?
Not long. Only a lifetime.
Got it. Thanks for no spoilers. Yeah, so we don't have this right.
Tell you what, let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Alright.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sure.
Let's actually look at this painting one more
Josie
time.
would like that.
She says
certain
that this
angle,
looks
it
like
looks
a
like a street
street
corner.
corner.
Listen, Claude.
Tell you what, let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative. It has to be that.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
I don't... So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
This painting represent what is it supposed to be? The painting is very atmospheric. I really like this painting here.
I really like this painting.
Great. I'm glad you like it. Excuse me.
And he goes over here.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think
It
of this
sucks.
painting here?
Did this painting take a long time?
Not long. Only a lifetime.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Okay, we're not getting anywhere here. Go talk to Nishanti.
Hi, Nishanti.
Rosa, you came for the opening.
Oh, yes, I did. That's why I'm here.
Good. It's so nice to see you out and about.
Yeah, out and about. That's us.
Tell her about Monique.
I spoke to Monique.
Oh, wonderful. That story is fascinating, isn't it?
It certainly came in useful.
You'll show me your story when it's done?
You call those things stories?
Shh. I mean, sure, I'll show you. I'd be glad to.
Smooth.
New dialogue choices on one of them. Let's finish talking to Nishanti. She might have like an idea as well. Ask her about Claude. The darkness one had a new option.
Do you know anything about Claude Erdin?
Kind of enigmatic, isn't he? He's hardly said a word to anyone all night. Of course, I think he's had a bit too many, if you get my meaning.
Claude is a hard person to talk to.
Yes, I saw you speaking with him. I think you two would get along famously.
What do you mean?
What makes you think
He's an
that?
artist, you're a writer. Do the math.
It's not like that.
If you say so.
Have you spoken to Claude?
No, I've let him be. He doesn't seem to want company. I do like
He first
art,
asked why
but I
one side
don't
was darker
understand
than the other.
artists. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a
Oh,
guide
okay.
to understand
We'll go back then.
What do you think of that painting, The Dark Lady?
It stands out, certainly. I don't know who the woman is, but she looks familiar.
Really?
The Countess.
I can't put my finger on who, but that expression, such a feeling of frustration and loss. But maybe that's the idea. The frustration and loss that we all feel sometimes.
Very deep.
Maybe. Have you spoken to Claude?
No, I've let him be. He doesn't seem to want company. I do like art, but I don't understand artists. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a guide to understanding them?
Telling me.
I want to look around some more.
Of course, go and mingle. Don't let...
Listen, Claude.
Tell you what, let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative. Let's start with that.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
The painting represents darkness and shadow.
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
Why is one side so colorful and the other one is dark? I really like the colors.
I really like the colors.
Well, if you like it, then that's great. Excuse me.
Okay, we're not getting anywhere.
Listen, Claude.
New variant of the question you
Let's
saw.
start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
Hi, Josie.
Hi, Rosangela. Are you having a good time? Great. We'll talk later.
You don't want to talk to us yet?
So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
What does this painting represent? Darkness and shadow and very atmospheric. I really like this painting. What is it supposed to be? This is the one you saw. Does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
I think that was an accepted answer.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
This painting is really good.
Well, if you like it, then that's great. Excuse me.
Oh, good lord. Can we talk to
I
the
need to
man?
talk to him.
Would he give us an answer about the painting?
He seems pretty engrossed back there. I don't think Josie would like that.
This is an interesting puzzle.
Really bold lines. This would look great in my bedroom.
Likes the lines.
From a certain angle, it looks like a street corner.
A well-lit street corner in the darkness. Possibly. This is the only painting we can't click and look at. We can look at the sculpture. For some reason it doesn't give us this.
These look like impressionist skyscrapers. Not bad, actually. Listen,
I might have to look this one
Tell
up.
you what. Let's start over. Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Just ask him about the Dark Lady.
About the Dark Lady.
That is one of the most important works I have ever made. I don't talk about it, especially to someone who obviously doesn't understand art.
Hard lines in this painting are really provocative. I think this painting is really good.
I think this painting is really good.
You have no idea what you mean by good.
I don't?
No. Excuse me.
I think I'm exhausting everything here. Let's look at UHS. I don't know. I feel bad having to look at something, but for a hint, but which haven't I done yet? I think I've done them all. The color one was the last one I didn't do. What happens at the gallery is that Claude won't talk to you until you prove you're worth talking to. That is, he asks you to react to 3 paintings, and if you choose the right response, he just snorts and you're on your own. We need help here. You don't react to the right response. If you've been to the Meltzer Foundation and gotten into Paul's email account, which we did, you saw an email from Josie suggesting that Google the word artists to find out what they say about Claude. Let's do. Oh, okay. So we may not have the right choice yet. Let's go back and Google artists. He did say that in the email. So we're just Googling artists. Aha, indeed. What's not to say to an artist? The painting is good. Here are all the answers. Be more thoughtful. Tell the artist why it's provocative to you personally. What is it? Not all art has to be something specific. Tell the artist what you think it represents. I like the colors. Yours is a subjective opinion. Ask the artist why the colors choices were made. Many viewers are tactless. When it comes to an artist's work, I hope this will help you avoid many of the pitfalls. Good luck. Why did I think of doing that earlier? I had to look it up.
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, sure.
Braxton, I will never come onto your stream and tell you your artwork is colorful. I will tell you why it's provocative to me. Come on, Claude, let's get this over with.
So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
Does this painting represent darkness and shadow? That's what it means to us.
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
So that's right.
Claude, we really need to talk about.
What do you think of this painting here?
I really like the colors. This painting is really good. It's got to be this.
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color.
Different answer.
Overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Excuse me.
All right, we got to ask about this one. Ashanti might have hinted before. I think she mentioned something about understanding artists.
Listen, Claude.
She did.
Tell you what.
I didn't
Let's start
get it though,
over.
probably.
Tell me what you think of this painting behind me.
Hard lines in this painting are really provocative. That's what we have to say.
The hard lines in this painting are really provocative.
You think so, huh?
Oh, yes. The hard lines against a soft world.
Really? Excuse me.
I don't... So, Claude,
What do you think of this painting here?
This painting represents darkness and shadow.
does this painting represent darkness and shadow?
It could. Is that what it feels like to you?
Sure.
Then it does. Excuse me.
Alright, last one. It's better work.
Claude, we really need to talk about...
What do you think of this painting here?
Why is one side so colorful and the other so dark?
Well, look at it. The darkness is eating away the color, overwhelming it.
That's a bit bleak.
It's a bleak world. Can I be forward?
Forward?
Bingo.
It's been a great pleasure talking to you.
Really?
Yes. Very refreshing. You seem to have a greater understanding of art than most of the rabble here.
I do?
Listen, Rosangela, was it?
Oh, call me Rosa.
Rosa. I'm suffocating in here. I need a breath of fresh air. Come meet me out on the fire escape. We can talk more in private.
Hey, way to go.
Claude,
we did it.
where are you going?
Just some fresh air, Joes. I'll be back. No worries.
Going to the fire escape.
Hi, Josie.
Hi, Rosangela. Are you having a good time? Great. We'll talk later.
Let's go to the fire exit. Yeah, we didn't get everything from Nishanti, but we answered it correctly. We figured out from the internet what we weren't supposed to say.
We need to talk about the Countess.
Yes. She's so sad and angry. I wonder why.
As he whispering, sad?
Why is she sad?
She's looking for something she lost.
Yeah,
Her mind.
It consumed her every thought.
Angry.
Why is she so angry?
I don't know. I wish I did. I think she's being forced against her will, being turned into something she shouldn't be.
Like what?
I don't know.
How do you know her?
I see her in my dreams. She's looking for me. She hasn't found me yet, but I'm hoping my painting will help.
You want her to find you?
Yes. She's trapped and looking to escape. She needs me to help her. She's chosen me.
Oh, I get it. He's the chosen one. Why don't we ever meet anyone sane?
See, I didn't pick that up. I'm not very, I don't usually get the obvious answers like that, or hints. But at least we found the answer. Alright, let's find out about the chosen one. You're probably right, though. She probably gave us the hint and just glossed over me.
Why did she choose you?
Because of my work. She's dead, I think. But she will live through my work.
Artists. Nuts. All of them.
Claude, the Countess is dangerous.
Dangerous? No. She's lost and angry, but not dangerous.
I've met her. She's killed many times.
You? Why would she seek you? You're not an artist.
No, but I've still seen her. She's powerful. Power you don't want to mess with.
I just want to help her.
Hey, pal, helping ghosts is our turf.
Just be careful, okay?
Careful. Just who are you? How do you know so much about my dreams?
Well, I know things.
Know things? Like what?
That you're messing with stuff you don't understand.
And you do?
Well, I'm working on it.
All right. Teach me. I need to know.
Don't look at me, kid.
Look, there's something about me. I shouldn't tell you, but you're in danger.
What is it?
Look
Oh.
out.
She's gonna choke him.
No! No!
She choked him so quickly?
Claude!
I don't think you're wrong, Braxton. I think you're right. There probably was a hint in there. Like I said, I sometimes oblivious. Just ask Creature 92. Calls me out on a lot of that.
Well, what else would they think? He was drunk and erratic and known to be temperamental. Just be thankful they didn't accuse you of killing him.
Yeah, lucky.
So that's it? He's just dead?
Right in front of me.
Us, kid. Us. I was there too.
He was opening up to me. I could have warned him. I could have helped him.
It happened too fast. There wasn't anything either of us could do.
It's not right.
Newsflash, kid. The world's a rotten place.
It doesn't have to be. We have to stop her, Joey. She can't kill anybody else.
Look, darling, your aunt met that witch and barely survived. And no offense, doll, she had a stiffer spine than you.
Maybe. But she didn't finish the job, did she?
Not exactly, no.
Then I have to finish what she started. Good night, Joey.
Good night, Joey. Yeah, she just like choked him out in 2 seconds. That's impossible. Unless she has like a really, really hard grip. Uh-oh.
I'm proud of you, Rosangela. You are proving to be much stronger than your guide suspects.
He thinks I'm stupid.
Be wary of him. Follow your heart.
Who are you?
Shh. Sleep.
He's the good witch.
Tomorrow you have a challenge to meet, and you must be fresh. You won't remember me, but we will meet soon.
Gonna meet her soon.
Yeah, let's go.
Dead, dead, you are dead. She threw him off the balcony too, so... I wonder what Josie had to say about it.
Alright, I'm coming.
It was very tragic what happened there. Wait, can we go talk to Nishante?
Nishanti isn't home.
She's never home. She's probably at the dog park walking her dog or something. Let's go back to the gallery. Talk to Josie. Talk to her about her dead artist client.
Hi, Josie.
Rosangela, gosh, what a horrible night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh,
No.
He grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
Keeping the gallery open?
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
Why?
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but, well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
So wait, because the artist died, now everybody wants to buy the paintings.
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years. I liked him a lot. He never felt his work would be seen by anybody. And now people believe his work has value. That's something, isn't it?
If you think so.
That's nothing because Claude's not around to enjoy it.
What will you do with the money?
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, I'm meeting with the buyers.
I bet you the buyers are the two guys, the Melter brothers.
Bye, Josie. Good luck with, well, everything.
Sure, bye.
I don't think Josie would like that.
Alright, let's go to a lighthouse. That's the only other place we haven't been yet. And she's probably there, and we could talk to her. How are we on time? We're pretty good on time, so... See if we could finish this game today. Talk to the man.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Rotten day to be out, huh?
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse.
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
And who are you, may I ask?
Rosangela Blackwell. Nice to meet you.
Why do you want to talk to me?
Try again with the small talk.
What brings you out here?
None of your business.
Ask about the lighthouse.
I'm curious about the lighthouse.
What makes you think I know anything?
Anything unusual?
I'm wondering if anything unusual happened here.
Unusual like what?
Just anything unusual.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Nice mug?
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Oh, come on.
Pretty cool lighthouse, huh?
If you say so.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
And who are you, may I ask?
Rosangela Blackwell. Nice to meet you.
Why do you want to talk to me?
Anything unusual?
I'm wondering if anything unusual happened here.
Unusual like what?
Just anything unusual.
I've got nothing to say to you.
I'm curious about the lighthouse.
What makes you think I know anything?
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Okay, I don't like this guy.
See you
He's a
around.
pain in the ass. Let's just
I
go.
read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument.
I don't think this actually exists, this lighthouse.
I read a book about nobody uses the. I can't talk to Joey here. I'll wait until we're alone.
See, this is a little aggravating because I need to talk to Joey and I have to go back to the apartment every time I do it.
I read a book about nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument.
Can he go in there?
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here.
Good point and click. Great point and click. Point and click. What's up, DRS?
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not like any ships come through here.
Can we go into the lighthouse?
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's...
Can't. You mess with the man?
Not even a twitch.
Nope. Show him the business card.
The card can't be used like that.
Oh. Can't ask this guy any questions.
The card can't be used like that. He's drinking. It's got something. Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we got nothing here, and we can't go to the lighthouse itself. Can we?
I read a book about the nobody.
Alright, we're gonna exit for now. I'm confused. So we're gonna go there and find the Countess.
Let's talk, Joey.
Can I help you?
Not right now. Not right now.
Why don't you want to talk to him?
There's something about that lighthouse.
Something, huh?
And that guy who's just standing there. There's something about him, too.
He's a bit old for you, isn't he?
That's all for now.
Sure.
Look up Joseph Mitchell. I don't think we did that. Or maybe we did. I don't remember. Plain spoken essays. Writer's block. New Yorker. Let's look up the New Yorker. No results found. We gotta break it to Charlie's email. Maybe that's what we're missing. We gotta find out what his brother called him as a kid.
Yeah, sure.
We gotta go back and have Joe just kind of hang out. Joey. Hopefully get the answer. It's pretty involved for puzzle solving.
Yes.
Hi.
Especially in
me
this
again.
series.
I heard you were at the gallery last.
Yes.
And you saw what happened?
Yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
Art gallery success.
It looks like the Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing, but I don't see what it has to do with us.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
A living legend?
The living
How about
legend.
that?
He's up there with Bruno Sammartino and Larry Zabisco. You know who they are, they're living legends. Yeah, I'm a little...
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
The password is what Paul called Charlie as a little kid. Let's try this again.
Did you see that look she gave you?
Paul.
I'm just looking out for you, little brother.
Well, don't.
Little brother, stay and
Stay
eavesdrop.
put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around. He's so engrossed in his book, he didn't even notice. Must be losing my touch.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I don't believe it's due to that, but we'll see.
Cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I don't think we're supposed to look around. I think we're just supposed to listen to
I
him.
can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
That's what we should look up, Tomo.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, there was no 2FA back then.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who's going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap. Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I think Tomo is what we need to look up.
I can't stand this beat.
Okay.
What's the problem?
I'm getting all sorts of spam.
Just delete.
We've wasted our time here. I think Tomo, because it's in quotes, we need to look it up. Tomo is either a person or a corporation. We've heard it before, too. Tomo, the investors that are coming to buy the paintings. There you go. Tomo is an illusion. Tomo does not exist. You cannot find Tomo. You will fail before even trying. It's scary. Oh.
Joey?
What could it possibly be?
Not right now.
What about Tomo? We can't ask him about Tomo?
There's something about that lighthouse.
Something, huh?
And that guy who's just standing there. There's something about him, too.
He's a bit old for you, isn't
That's all for now.
he? Sure.
They keep telling us to go to a lighthouse, but
I'm ready if you are.
It's about time.
I figured looking up Tomo would give us some information about something. Can we ask her about Tomo? Not gonna talk to us anymore.
Josie? Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I
Thanks for
have
the
to get
follow.
everything
Welcome to the channel and the community.
Good luck with, well, everything.
ready. Sure. Bye.
It's really liking that animation. It's the second time I played it. If you have not seen Beyond Valley of the Dolls, that's where that animation is from. You should watch it. It was a film written by Roger Ebert.
I read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument.
I have a feeling this guy is Joseph Mitchell.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Hey, Tormented One. How are you? Welcome.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So confusing. We can't go into the lighthouse. All we have is the Melter business card. No clues about what Tomo is. Go talk to somebody else. Maybe the bartender.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
This is my first playthrough of this, and I'm really enjoying it. We're up to the third game, as you can see, but it's been great. I already played Unavowed, and I thought that was great, but this is unfolding to be one heck of a point-and-click adventure series.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Can you tell me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
Alright, this guy knows nothing. Can we go
There's
to...
nothing but empty tables back there. There's nothing but empty tables back there.
Okay, so we can't go back there. Good story, and the OST has been a vibe. Yeah, the OST is fantastic. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Alex. The one thing about the Wajidai games, they always have good soundtracks. Nothing here. Let's talk to Monique again.
Come in.
Still think her cat knows more than she does.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry, no.
Of course not.
What do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why? Are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
It is, it is. You know, even the last game, which had Lauren instead of Rosa, like, I really liked the interaction between the two characters, and it was just great. I didn't like Rosa in the first game. She was just very insecure and naive, but here she's, like, kind of gotten a personality.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry, no.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
Let's ask her about Meltzer.
Anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Any deal between Meltzer and CubeStar is private information. If you want to learn more about them, look them up. They're on the internet.
I did look them up, and nothing came up.
I'd like to know the truth about Frank's death.
What do you mean? I told you everything I know.
Not everything. He didn't have a heart attack, did he?
Oh, I love seeing sweat on a pretty girl's brow.
Bingo.
Look, I gave my statement. I don't see why I should tell you anything.
Have you ever heard...
Sorry.
Monique, I'm a writer. We like to exaggerate the truth sometimes.
Yes, what are you getting at?
Let's say I wanted to embellish Frank's story. That instead of dying of a heart attack, he may be choked to death under mysterious circumstances.
Rosangela, Frank died of a heart attack. He didn't choke to death.
Are you sure?
Positive. If he mysteriously choked to death, and the press got wind of it, the scandal would ruin this company. It's much easier to tell the press that he died of a heart attack. He had no close family, he had no close friends to speak of. Nobody loses. I trust we understand each other, and I won't have to call my lawyer.
Leave it, kid. We don't want a legal battle.
No, I have all the information I need.
Okay, so we got information about him choking.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you go.
I don't know if she was serious about calling a lawyer, but I really don't want to risk it.
Okay. Let's go look up the Meltzer
Sure.
people on the internet, since she told us to. I confronted her already about Frank. This might have to be continued on the next stream. Thought we would finish it tonight, but... What's her actual company name? The Meltzer Foundation, okay. Client Relations, Paul Meltzer. Gee, how are there no results? That's their address. That's all I know. All we got. We still logged in? No, we're not. Tammy 53? No. Tennis 53. What did I write Tammy for? I didn't write Tammy. I just can't read my own handwriting. Oh, come on. Just Paul M. Tennis 53. Just a quick letter. Alright, what do we got here? We read all these. Going to be out of the office next week. Charles. You mean you don't remember my password? I'm going to drag you screaming into the digital age if it kills me. It's to contact Tomo. Forgot how to write. Sometimes I go to write and then like my hand stiffens up because it's been a while since I actually wrote. Yeah, so this is the actual thing that tells you to Google artists. This is how you solve the Claude puzzle. Interesting. The password is that silly name you called me when we were kids. If you've forgotten, I'm sure as heck I'm not going to remind you. Come on. So there's software and networking. Tomo. Tomo is an illusion. Tomo does not exist. You can not find Tomo. You will fail before you even try. Okay, I'm a little lost. Let's go for a tad of bit of a hint. So we have to talk to the man at the lighthouse, I think. Not interested in talking to Rosa. The mug. Remember how he said the mug is none of our business? What if Joey goes look at the mug?
You coming?
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
It's just a guess. Streamer goes quiet and stops moving. Yeah. I do that often. People think the stream freezes. I didn't want to read out loud, that's why. As long as you hear music and there's animation, I'm okay. Camera has frozen a couple times, but... Alright, go look at this man's mug. What does it say on it? Gotta be the answer there.
The mug has a company logo on it. It says...
Gold Tech?
No idea what that is.
Gold Tech. This was written on a mug held by a man at the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Not much of a lead, but I'll take what I can get.
We came all the way out here. If you're gonna do something, go and do it.
No, we're not doing anything. Try doing stuff. Let's go look up Gold Tech. A lot of internet usage here. Bingo! John Goldwater, deceased. The body of a man named John Goldwater was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. His father is reported to spend a lot of time at the scene. That's Mr. Goldwater there. Murder still at large. The search continues for the murderer of John Goldwater, whose body was found at the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse last week. John Goldwater was a chief researcher at Goldtech, a local medical research facility. John leaves behind his father, Marty Goldwater, who often keeps vigil at the scene of the crime. So we have a name, Marty. No results found. Let's go talk to Marty.
Joey?
Can I help you?
I was thinking, there must be lots of people like Martin Goldwater.
What are you getting at?
It'd be nice if they knew we existed.
Very poetic, darling, but do you really want to spend your life in a padded cell?
No, you're right.
John Goldwater, deceased.
Choked to death. It's the same MO as Frank.
M.O.?
You know, modus operandi. It's what the real detectives say.
Do me a favor, kid, and never say that again.
What are the chances of Goldtech being something important?
With our track record, what do you think?
Probably is.
That's all for now.
Sure.
We got two names here.
You ready to go?
It's about time. Let's scram.
Got Goldtech and we got Goldwater and everything else. Let's see if we could have a conversation with this man now.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Martin
Are you
Goldwater?
Marty Goldwater?
Yeah, who are you?
Rosangela Blackwell.
What do you want?
Your son. I heard what happened.
You knew my boy?
No, but I'm looking into it.
You with the police?
No, but I'm sort of freelance.
But you can't do any worse than those worthless cops have. So sure, be whatever you want.
Now we could talk to him.
How exactly was he killed? The newspaper didn't say.
His neck was crushed. They said he was choked. But there were no bruises on his neck. I never heard of anything like it.
Crushed.
Yeah.
Do you have any theories of your own?
Of course I do. It was his rival company that did it. Lazarus Technology. They did it, but I can't prove it.
Lazarus Technology. Martin Goldwater told us that a rival company might have killed Martin.
Why do you think this other company is involved?
Look, my boy was a genius. He ran a medical technology firm not far from here as one of their chief researchers. He was making a device that can improve the efficiency of pacemakers. A real breakthrough, he said. But this other firm, Lazarus, was working on the same thing. It was a real race to see who'd finish it first. He didn't eat, he hardly slept, he poured his life into his work. Then one night he called me to say he had finished. He wanted to celebrate. That was the last time I talked to him.
He was killed that night?
Yes, and a few days later the device was registered by Lazarus. No justice, none at all.
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success for all the good it does.
So you think someone from
It's at least
We had this conversation.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
He was my son. He had his head in the clouds, but his feet were firmly planted on the ground. He wanted to change the world, and by God, he would have done it. Well, I'll be joining him soon, I'm sure.
Have you ever heard of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he used to write for the New Yorker?
Yes.
I think I've read some of his work, but it's so long ago I can't remember.
I bet you John Goldwater might have been interviewed by him.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever heard of a man named Joe Gould?
You mean Professor Seagull?
You've heard of him.
Sure I did. Back in the day, you'd always see him wandering the West Village. Must have been, 50 years ago. I was a young man then. He called himself Professor Seagull. If you gave him $1, he'd recite poetry in seagull language.
For real?
Really?
Who knows? It was a laugh. New York was full of people like that in those days.
They still are.
Sure have changed.
Still is.
Have you ever been to a bar downtown called the Minetta?
The Minetta? Is that place still around? Well, I haven't been there for years.
So you know it.
I used to go there years ago.
What are you uploading, Average?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
The dead actor?
Take a
Who
look
isn't
after the
familiar
stream.
with him these days. I saw the movie. Don't know what all the fuss was about.
Frank Lyons? Monique?
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
Park
Have
Gallery?
you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, I haven't.
Do you know anything about
The dead actor? I saw.
Alright, we gotta go look up Lazarus Technology.
See you around.
Uh-huh.
A lot of back and forth in this game. Lazarus Technology.
Here we go. Lazarus Technology.
Lazarus was established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases, and used technology to address them. For more information, contact us 1-800-555-4534. Call them. You have a phone,
Those are fine.
not the bulletin board, the phone.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
General information.
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation.
Lazarus Technology is supported by the Meltzer Foundation?
If you would like to request a product catalog, please speak to a customer representative. You have
Operator.
reached the general office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly. You have reached the...
Hang up.
Joey, come here.
Can I help you?
I was thinking, there must be lots of people like you. It'd be nice.
Very...
No.
We need to go to Lazarus Technology.
You think Lazarus Technology really killed John Goldwater?
No, I think our elderly lady friend is the guilty party.
So they're a dead end.
Not necessarily. Any lead is a good lead.
Choked to death. It's the same MO as Frank.
M.O.
You know.
Do me a favor.
I heard about Joseph. He sounded
So
I can't
heal.
Okay, let's
That's
go
all for
ask
now.
the guys at the Meltzer Foundation about Lazarus
Come on,
Technology,
let's get going.
All right, I'm...
because they're obviously in cahoots. Hang on a second. Just want to see something.
Go right in.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
Lazarus Technology.
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
I heard that your found.
Oh,
That's it?
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
no, sorry.
That's it. That's all we got out of asking them about Lazarus Technology.
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His company was an inch away from beating Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault.
2 men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for that artist, but he was obviously unstable. And as for this John Goldwater person, I have never heard of him. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
2 men are dead.
2 people have died.
Yes, so you said.
That doesn't bother you.
Neither of those men have anything to do with us. If you're looking for a conspiracy, you're looking in the wrong place.
Hey, we're getting rated.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
Welcome, Camelio. Welcome, everybody, for Camelio's stream.
Hey.
And thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. What are you playing tonight, Camelio? Star Trek Klingon Academy. Okay. Blackwell is great. I highly recommend you play it. The whole series, of course. I played on Avowed, which is related to this. Same person, David Gilbert made it. That is loosely tied into this, but this is really good for a point-and-click adventure game. It's excellent. How's Star Trek Klingon Academy, Ben? Hope you're enjoying it. We're trying to find out why this John Goldwater guy died. We're in the 3rd game of 5. We're playing them all back to back. I played the series long ago. Not sure it was finished. Yeah. I have the whole series, so we're just gonna play through them all. There's 5 games. Right now we're kind of going around asking questions, but nobody's giving us the answers we seek.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I might be back later.
It's great. Awesome. Yeah, this is great. I gotta stop by and watch you play Klingon Academy. Check out your VODs, to tell you the truth. I've been lurking a bit while you've been playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the remaster, but...
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
I know you stopped that for a bit. Do you have anything to say?
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with BMail software can log into?
Only if they have your... Just don't tell...
Just gonna get the same crap here, aren't we?
Can't do anything with that. What the heck is that thing? Probably one of those computer things Red's always playing with.
Hey, when are we going to get a...
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on.
It does the...
Okay, I don't think we have any other clues here. We've exhausted pretty much all our options, and I don't know who else to talk to. Let's go talk to Monique, and let's ask her about Lazarus Technologies.
Come in.
She's probably going to say, I have nothing to do with that. I don't know who they are.
Oh, hello. Again?
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
Sorry, no.
She hasn't.
Have you ever heard...
Sorry.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
Sorry.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
Sorry, no.
Busy lurker? Sometimes when I'm working, I just turn on the streams and I just kind of lurk and follow them along while I'm working. Keep me sane.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Not really.
Then there you go.
Oh, we're just getting nowhere here.
Cute cat.
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very...
Yeah, we know that.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Got the address from the cat.
I don't think she'd want that.
Doesn't want the business card. Oh, I just had a loss here. Can we give him the business card?
The card can't be used like that.
Can't be used like that.
He's
All right.
drinking from... It's got something written.
Talk to him.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
Alright, we called Lazarus Technology. What more do we need to know?
Do you know Monique Stallman?
No.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
No. Please. Enough.
Enough.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
We asked him everything else.
Well, See you around.
Uh-huh.
There's that back room in the bar we can go to. We're not allowed in there though, for some reason.
Josie? Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
She's not going to talk to us, is she?
Bye, Josie. Good luck with, well, everything.
Sure, bye.
Can we go back to the fire escape?
I've seen more of that fire escape than I want to.
No, we can't. There was a door at the bottom of the fire escape. I guess it's inconsequential. It's not consequential to the rest of this game. Gallery. Residency. Our neighbor's not there.
Nishanti isn't home. I have no idea who lives there.
Trash room?
There's nothing in here but trash bags.
So confused. Can we look up John Goldwater? I thought we did already. Try it again. No results found. That was just to get the phone number. Let's try calling them back.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3. Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development for hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation. You have reached the General Office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly.
We can't leave a message.
If you would like to request a product catalog, please speak to a customer representative.
I don't know what
Let's
else to
talk,
do.
Joey.
What is it?
I was thinking, there must be lots of people like Martin Goldwater.
What are you getting at?
It'd be nice if they knew we existed.
Very poetic, darling, but do you really want to spend your life in a padded cell?
No, you're right. I think we've learned everything we need to know.
Have we?
I don't know about you, but my reporter sense is tingling.
Sweetheart, you wrote book reports.
Reviews, Joey. Book reviews. Let's just get over to the Meltzer Foundation office.
So it's something with the Meltzer Foundation.
That's all for now.
Sure.
Alright, at least they told us that. Funny how
Ready
book
if you
reviews are basically
About
book
time.
reports,
Let's
right?
scram.
I never thought of it that way. Pretty awesome. So it's something to do with the Meltzer Foundation. What the heck are we supposed to do here?
Go right in.
Can I just talk to Charlie instead of Paul?
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
I heard that your foundation gave...
Oh, yes.
Success story.
I heard that you...
Oh,
That's all he's got to say.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
no, sorry.
Anything else you can tell me about the foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
Always about drugs, right?
Do you know anything about Frank?
Of course, you look.
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique, oh yes, she's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Why weren't you at the opening last night?
Oh, it would just be in the way, you know?
Art's not really our thing, but Josie knows what she's doing.
Oh, good lord. What am I missing?
CubeStar Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erdin commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
We never had this dialogue
Let him
before.
stew for a while.
Maybe the dialogue will change if Joey stays behind this time. Can we?
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
Scooter. You haven't called me
Scooter.
since we were kids.
That's the password.
Maybe I should start calling you that
We
again.
did it.
Whatever.
To break into Charlie's email.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
He starts complaining about the internet again, and we're leaving.
Hey, Scooter, do you have last week's earnings reports?
I gave them to you an hour ago.
You did? Ah, right. Thanks, Scooter.
Just gonna call him Scooter from now on.
Can't do anything with that.
I've done some research on that rabbi who came in last week.
How's it,
Rabbi.
Scooter?
I think we'll have to politely decline.
Ah, too bad. Hey, Scooter, how about a game of tennis after work today?
I don't think so, Paul.
Suit yourself.
That alludes to his password, tennis53. Okay, well, we got the Scooter password. Let's break into his internet email, his Bmail account. It's Charles M. The password is Scooter.
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erdin.
Everybody who died.
Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was
Bingo.
writing about each of the victims. I knew there was something fishy about that place. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
Receiving email. Oh no, he put a hit out on us.
My name. That's my name.
That son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Look, don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
No, she's here.
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Cannon, we've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
This fight between ghosts.
Joey, are you alright?
Just peachy. Get out of here, will ya?
Get out of here, he says. Let's run. Yeah, this is dramatic. I didn't expect this.
Come on, come on!
Come on, elevator.
Stupid elevator. Must be stuck a few floors down.
Let's go to trash room.
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
No, you're gonna kill Nishante.
I have no idea who lives there. Come on, come on! Stupid elevator. Must be stuck a few floors down.
Go back into the apartment.
No place to go. I can't run away unless Joey comes with me, and Joey's the only thing holding her back. Come on, Rosa. Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you.
Oh, what's this? Auntie Lauren's picture.
I wish you were her, Auntie. I really do.
Suck into Shanti.
Far enough, sister.
Joey, leave
Shanti was so peaceful.
Leave it. Like hell.
She liked us. The picture.
Auntie's picture fell off the wall. I'll hang it back later, assuming there is a later.
No, look at the picture. Can we show it to the Countess?
Hey, look at this.
Look at this picture.
Ooh, that's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
Okay, we'll take it as canon that Nishanti never liked us. I think we just died. Joey?
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There's nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
Uh-oh.
You. It's you. I've been looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out. You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No, why would I do that?
It's her spirit guy.
So broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always will trust you.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Mallone, it is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
We're safe because Nishanti died? Is that it? Who is she?
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
She looks familiar.
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last, I am able to manifest myself here, but time is short. Will you help us?
No, I have some questions for you. I can't answer that question yet.
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll help you. I don't have much choice. She's killed me.
Killed you? No. She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Where are we going?
Hey, what's the big idea?
What? Where'd they go?
All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
The diner. A diner. The
Hey,
sauce.
what happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your Countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
Alright, it's trapped here. Let's go remove it.
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem. I believe we got company.
That's Joseph Mitchell.
Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
Let's talk to him.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Wool Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes. I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
Why are you here?
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
His work?
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. It was a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we were all linked.
Quickly strangle him and ease his misery. We can't strangle him, he's a ghost. Our hands would go right through him.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself.
We could try.
For me to tell her otherwise.
Not gonna get
The
it.
name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Uh-oh, he knew the Deacon.
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was
For
this
old time's
gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell. My benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
Yep.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff.
Yeah,
This handwriting makes my eyes water, but I think it's an essay about insanity. I don't think it's important. This handwriting makes... I don't think it...
Yeah, I don't think I could read this. I mean, insanity is a topic of particular interest to me. It is about insanity, but this is like hurting my eyes just looking at it and trying to read it. I don't think it's important,
Here you
like
go.
you said.
Always glad to share.
Let's talk to Joseph.
Hello. You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of it.
It's not oral after all, it's written. Touche.
Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell,
You're right.
huh? I might have known.
Angela Blackwell. Auntie Lauren.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently, but somehow he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop.
I hope you look into David Gilbert's inspiration for Joseph Mitchell, Joe Gould's story, since they were real people. They were based on people he knew, I guess. Very fascinating. I will look into that. Tormented one. Write myself a reminder. I do want to find out about Joe Gould. Joe Mitchell. They were real people. They might have been here in New York.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has
pretty much the people they are in the game.
Changed to something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him. But it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
That's right. That's why he's having everybody murdered.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No.
No, he's doing it on purpose.
He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions, I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop Charles. Break this link. Destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
It's because of his insanity.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
There is no...
That? It never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Wait, cigarette.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
You could speak to Gould?
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might.
Minetta was real?
This diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
I'm gonna look that up because I'm actually from New York and I've never heard of the Minetta's bar. Certainly a place I never went to then. I'm gonna look all that up. He lived in the 14th Street area from what I understand, David Gilbert. So maybe the bar was near in that area. I'm gonna look it up before the next stream and see what I could find out.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
You can speak to Gould, breaking the link.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Would you give him a...
I might. If you can get him, but we can't leave this diner. And the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me,
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
So we gotta unlock the door.
Locked.
Movie that got made, Joel Gould's Secret. How do I have not heard about this? I will. Yeah, I'm gonna research this. I'm interested.
Looks like
in
the
this
door
lore.
to the kitchen.
Yeah, it's locked. Obviously. What do we have? We don't have anything to open it with. Not even a paperclip.
Mr. Gould.
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
He's gonna show it to us again. I don't think it's of any significance since I can't read it.
Always glad to share.
They really need to clean the windows in the diner. Can't even see outside. No, they're all foggy.
I don't think those open.
What about the door outside? That just takes us out here.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before. You have brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but there was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a bond between the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Of course. Breaking the bond.
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
Part of the Countess is trapped inside.
This bond.
Part of...
Why is it represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
Diners. They're like fine dining, aren't they? How did the bond break?
How did the Countess break the bond between you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of me, she had to form a bond with someone living. Someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now Charlie
That's the
Nelson.
connection.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
Who are the ghosts inside?
Their names are Joseph Mitchell and Joe Gould.
We've established
Both
that
of them
already.
were unwilling spirit guides for the Countess. The echoes of them remained here after they died.
Can't you come inside with me?
I'm afraid I cannot. My bond with the Countess is gone. I cannot enter.
But I can?
You are alive. You are much stronger than I am.
How did the Countess get so...
insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
This bond, how do I...
Part of the Countess is trapped in...
Okay, so we need to find it.
Can you take me back?
Most certainly.
And remove
but you
it.
must finish what you came here to do first.
Figures.
What did we do?
Can you take me back?
But you must...
Figures. Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting...
Okay, she's waiting for us. Let's go inside. We need to open this door, basically, but there's no key. We don't have anything. Talk to Joseph Mitchell one more time.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes.
how do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the...
I'm afraid I'm a little...
Oh, stop with this Joe Gould fund. There's something in the essay,
Here
probably.
you go.
He said it wasn't important, but there's something in here. Coffee stain. I mean, I can't read most of this.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
What
Mr.
did
Mitchell,
Yes.
what did he say we had to do?
would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell.
All right, we
I'll
need
see
to
what I can do.
open
Thank you,
this
Mr.
door no
Blackwell.
matter what.
I'm a long way from home. Looks like the door to the kitchen.
But you can't open it.
Locked.
Yeah, I'm totally confused. How do we open this door? We don't have any inventory. We don't have any items like a paperclip to try to open it with. We walk around the other side and try to open it from the other side? I don't know.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
Supposedly there's a key to this door. We don't have it. We can't open this door. We can't get Joseph to leave. Save this as the diner. What am I missing? We soft block, or were we supposed to have the paperclip?
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Oh, you know what? His essay has a paperclip.
He returns.
Jesus.
Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
I'm like, why do we not have a paperclip? The essay, she said, is
I'd like to
inconsequential.
see that essay.
Here you go.
Matters not. We need the
I
paperclip.
don't think he'll miss this.
Give it back to him. We
Here you
found
go.
it. We found the way to open the door. Use this on the door. What did I think of that? Took us a while, but we got it. Into the kitchen.
What's that noise? That oven is closed. There's nothing in here. That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside. Hello?
She comes, she comes.
Here comes the Countess.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of our names. Yes, I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
Who are you?
Part of a whole, left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of our names. Yes, I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
I need to take you out of here.
No, safe here, warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
Take the light.
My hand goes right through it.
No, too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
Oh, here comes Joe.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
Oh, stop with this fund.
Fair enough, fair enough.
The oven.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
Okay,
I'll talk to you later.
let's get him the
Sure,
cigarette.
sure.
Remember, Joseph Mitchell said that if he left the room, he would give him the cigarette.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes,
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
Whole pack?
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Okay, let's give him the pack of cigarettes and see what happens. It's getting late. I gotta finish up the stream.
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
There he goes. He's a smoker. He's smoking the whole entire pack.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars?
I'm
fair enough.
Stop
fair
asking me.
Liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
But we don't want to see the essay.
This handwriting makes my eyes water. I don't think...
We have the cigarette.
Is this warm enough?
Warm. Safety.
Bingo.
The flame will carry me. Thank you.
That sounds ominous.
He vanished.
There's nothing in that oven.
Go back outside. Joseph Mitchell there?
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get going. You got a job to finish.
Don't worry, be happy. Let's get out of here. I think we're pretty much done with this chapter. Broke the link.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey! It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
That's not good.
Just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Whoa, little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
Go see Charlie Meltzer and hopefully end this.
I'm ready if you are.
Don't ask her. We're running to go save Charlie Meltzer. Why would we need to ask? And Braxton thinks Nishanti was killed. And we're safe because Nishanti was
killed. The door's open. This can't be good.
It's not. Look at it.
No.
Look at his face.
We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Was there?
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
Charles was more evil than you'd think.
Give me one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
Oh no!
I can't believe I'm here trying to save you after what you did. You better be worth it.
Go save him.
You better be worth it.
Cigarette. Take her eye out with the cigarette like Lauren did.
I found something of yours. What is that? It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot. I am not the same person.
Stab her in the eye with it.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What? You know what you did.
Hey, get off. What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Oh
now
no.
You've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
Joey's tie is just lying there, glowing.
Pick it up. Let's use it on her. Use it on Joey? What are... Hold on. We're supposed to get a little closer, aren't we? Hold on. Can we combine it with the cigarette? We can't. The paperclip, the cigarette, the tie.
I can't touch her. She's a ghost. Think, Rosa, think. There's gotta be something you can do.
Yeah, this. Can we touch her with this? Got her.
Oof. Gotcha. Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt. I'm doing all I can.
Oh, that didn't work. Lift your hand, then we can grab her.
Gotcha again.
Back off, kid. You can't handle this one.
I'm doing all I can.
Well, what are we supposed to do once we do
Joey,
that?
how can I help?
Just stay back. I'm handling this.
How is he handling this? Oh, we can actually fight.
Come on, Mallone. Use your head.
So we can use this to grab our arm, but that's all we can do.
Get off! Get away, Red. She's too strong for you.
I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here. We can grab her, but tie, the paperclip, the cigarette, we can't combine these. Good lord.
Stupid tie, work! You don't know who you're dealing with.
We could switch to Joey. Joey, what can you do?
Get away from her.
There we go, we did it.
No, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red.
Whoops.
Damn it, wake up.
Uh-oh.
This place, the light. I remember.
Woo?
Just head towards
Yeah,
it.
woo
I
indeed.
went through once.
I think we did it.
I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand?
The link.
You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives.
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Get ready to count this. But there's 2 games left. How's that possible?
Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
At least for now it is.
No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays.
The
a place
web.
where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
Alright, she's gonna make a website and advertise the business. This is how you start a business. I hope the Melter people aren't gonna fund it. That was pretty cool. That was a little bit longer than the other chapters, but we took care of the Countess. So this game basically closed the Countess storyline, but left it open-ended for like another story at least, or another sequel. So if David Gilbert never wanted to make a 4th or 5th game, he would have been fine. I like this chapter. I hope this isn't copywritten music though. Joey Mallone. I like this chapter. That's the guy who played Sillyman. Well, Tormented One, you gave me something to look up and learn about the lore about Joseph Mitchell and Joseph Gould and the Minetta. I will do that for sure.
He knows every aspect of this game.
Thanks, DRS. Fortunately, we have 2 more chapters. You're welcome, Tormented One. We're gonna take a break. I don't think I'm streaming this Thursday, but I will. Well, it's 90% sure, let's say. So the next stream will be Sunday at 1:30 p.m. our usual time. And we're gonna start the next game. Marcus Sweens. Dave Gilbert played Charlie. Look at that. I'm looking forward to more of this. It's gonna take us 2 or 3 streams for the next game, and then the final game is the longest Epiphany. Francisco Gonzalez. Francisco Gonzalez went on to make his own games. I forget which games he made, but I used to follow him on Twitter back when I was on Twitter. Twitter machine. Oh, he also played Joseph Mitchell. Look at that. Well, it's pretty late. There might be a scene at the end. That's why I stayed through the credits last time. There was a scene, I think. Does the Countess come back in the next game? We'll never know. What about Madeline? Will we play as Lauren ever again? Special thanks to all the fans. This is the fans. This is the first time they didn't thank Coffee. This is copywritten music, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? With the actor picks and everything. Memory of Shane Stevens, who died in 2020. Type the code Master Criminal into Google to access special features. Okay. Do that. In this game, this whole series has been fantastic. Here we go.
The lake is gone, but I still remain. How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
Talking about us. The game just exited. I love that. Fate the Black. Preacher, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, that's Blackwell 3, chapter 3 of Blackwell. What more to say about it? It was just so good. Convergence was good. Good night, Braxton. I know it's getting late for everybody. We raid someone? Is there anybody to raid? For everybody. A lot of people to raid. Who's on? Let's do a quick raid to somebody. Let's raid GI Monkey 98. I can't stay too long, but GI Monkey 98 is really cool. He is streaming the Tainted Grail. What makes him cool is the fact that he doesn't mind if we skip out because he knows he streams late. But check out his streams. He's got some really good insights on the games he plays and some good reviews and stuff. And been trying to get a hold of you. If you check my DMs. All right. That's between the two of you. Let's go to GI Monkey 98. I want to see what Tainted Grail is. Have a good night, everyone. Come back. There's more Blackwell to be played.